All right, mic check, mic check, mic check. Matter of fact, let me get the headphones just to make sure. All right, before. Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Your New York Knicks, you're hobbled. And, sorry, fixing the camera. You're hobbled and load managing New York Knicks. Checking in for duty tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves as we have a bevy of players missing, headlined by Jalen Brunson, who's going to be taking a break after getting another Player of the Week award. Last week was a crazy one. Last week was a crazy one, from the NBA Cup to the crazy back-to-backs, and the Knicks came out of it. I think the Knicks came out of it fairly. It sucked that we lost against Philly, but we still handled business the way that we should have last week. And to that, with Christmas around the corner, where we're about to play against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Mike Brown electing to let some guys rest with load management tonight. So that means Tyler Kolek will be starting tonight. Mitchell Robinson starting once again. We still have Hart. We still have Bridges. No OG. So it's going to be fun today. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be an interesting one. The Minnesota Timberwolves looking to possibly take advantage of this game. And I would expect nothing less. It's your boy CK2K running the ones and twos for yet another play-by-play. Appreciate all of you guys. Give it up for yourselves. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. All 81. Because, yes, I will not be live on Thursday for the Knicks vs. Cavaliers. A little bummed about it, but, family, bro. Family. So shout out to everybody in the chats, whether you're watching over on Twitch, whether you're watching here on YouTube or watching over on Twitter. You are appreciated, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate, whatever you don't celebrate. Happy holidays, family time. It's what up. It's also CK's birthday eve. My birthday is tomorrow. So yeah, your boy about to be a big 3-5 tomorrow. About to be the big 3-5 tomorrow. On my Kevin Durant year, on me. Who's a Nick? 35 Nick? I can't think of a Knick that wore 35. Help, chat. I feel like that's an easy one, and I'm just not finding it. Is he retired, right? I'll get back to it. Somebody, chat, help me. I'm drawing a blank. Shout out to Tannerism. Glad to have you here. Jason, what's good, bro? Frank, what's good? Adonis, yep, my apologies, brother. That is not going to be streamed tonight. My apologies. It's hung up, right? 35's hung up, right? Am I tripping? Oof, man, this is gonna be one of those, I knew that, and then I'm gonna catch flack for it because I didn't say it right on time. Let's see, game has not started yet, but yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves, New York Knicks today. It's gonna look, man. I think it's going to be fun for the mere fact with players being missing today. It adds that extra challenge. Not saying we need any more challenges because this season has been challenging enough, and we've been doing a great job with all the challenges presented in front of us, but it's going to make things interesting. They are a 19-win team right now, 19-10. We are 20-8, so the Timberwolves are not any kind of slouches. We did beat them 137-114 in our last outing, but Mike Brown, man, has belief in his squad with a lot of names missing. Let me see if I remember the list off the top of my head correctly. Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns. I think OG is in, right, chat? OG is in, right? Or is he one of the names missing as well? Let me know, chat. Happy birthday, chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, 35. Nobody got 35, and nobody got it off the top of their head, so I don't feel alone. That's good. I don't feel alone then. Terry Cummings got it. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known that off the top of my head. OG. Chef Curtis West with $1.99 super. Our birthday tomorrow. That is correct, sir. That is correct, sir. It is also your birthday tomorrow, too. So happy almost birthday to you as well, brother. I accidentally just got rid of chat. What a failure I am. I accidentally just got rid of all the chats like a damn fool. Y'all gonna have to give me a second. I can't see anything y'all saying. What did I press? I think I F10'd on accident. I think I just accidentally F10. Don't ever accidentally F10, chat. Don't ever accidentally F10. If you don't know, don't try and figure it out. Basically, all it does is just gets rid of all your windows. I just accidentally F10'd, bro. Hold on, pulling the chat back up because I'm a fool. Knicks are not ready yet. I have the Knicks on my monitor here. We have not started yet. Tip-off has not happened. Still doing starting lineups. All right, let me get my chats back up. There we go. Man, we got 165 in the building already, bro. Let's go, man. That's the best. Look, appreciate y'all. That's a birthday gift enough, bro. Appreciate y'all just for being here and enjoying the Knicks with all the injuries and load management. Be damned. Shout out my mods and members, man. Chef Curtis West also dropping the super. Appreciate you, brother. We also got Russell Whiskey in the building. Ties McCulloch about to run it up. Facts. I am so excited to see it. Maybe that's why I'm so giddy about this game, because I get to see extended McCulloch minutes. I'm hyped about it. That's probably what it is, bro. That's probably what it is. I'm Frankie. I see you, Frank White, both on both sides. Appreciate you as always for that. Ty Mitty, what up, what up, what up? I don't know. It's here. No more load management. Thomas Thibodeau rolling over in his grave. Yeah, Tibbs, not happy with it. Not our problem. CK, was the cup hat only exclusive to Las Vegas? No. They were available online. They just sold out real quick. So, yeah, for those who had to try and get it online, apologies to you. I heard it sold out really fast. Yeah, me and a few of the homies. Shout out to Abdul for San Diego. Shout out to Ashwani. I'm sure you guys know him on Twitter. Yeah, we made sure we jumped into that line quick and in a hurry because we were going to be a part of the history. So, yeah, again, maybe they'll sell them back out. I don't know. Salute CK. What up, DeVell? How you doing? Dave DeVell. I don't know. I hope I'm saying your name right. Russell Whiskey with $1.99 saying happy birthday to CK and Chef Curtis West. Amen. Russell Whiskey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Kolek gets his biggest night as a Knick. Let's go. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. And I think Minnesota they're fully tooled, no? Right? They're not missing anybody, right? I see Rudy. I'm looking at their 5 right now. The Timberwolves is in effect. I see Jay McDaniels. Julius Randle returned. I got to get Twitch back, by the way. I lost Twitch. And no one can say that I didn't show love to Twitch, because I did. I showed love to Twitch first before I even showed love to YouTube chat, so I don't want to hear it, Twitch. I don't want to hear it. He gonna get forgetting us. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Jason, I see you, brother. Yeah, see, I showed love to Jason, Tannerism, Frankie, even Adonis, who came here thinking it was going to be wrestling time. I showed love. I don't think 35 was worn much in the Knicks. It was retired. It was retired, and we got our answer. Clarence Weatherspoon also wore 35. It's not retired? I swear to God. You know why I know it's retired? Because I remember back in the day I put Kevin Durant on the Knicks, and I could never give him number 35 at the time. And I refused to give him 7 because Carmelo. Yeah, look, I'm looking at their starting 5. They have everybody in attendance. They have everybody. So, let the games begin, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't no throwaway. This is a trap game for them. Because we here. We deep. We roll deep. Karl-Anthony Towns showing love in the building. His former team. And yes, he is actually suited up. I was corrected there, by the way, as we got Towns and Mitchell Robinson running in the lineup. I was corrected there. I don't know why I saw the long list of names. I don't know why I thought I saw Towns' name on the list. So my apologies to that, by the way. I did see the correction in the chat. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, long list of players not in today. And, I got you know what it was? I got Towns and OG mixed up because OG is the one that's out. Towns is in. So my apologies. Happy birthday, old timer. Appreciate you, Magic. Shout out to Derpy Entertainment for showing love in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. I just read the comment, we're going to get a lot of those. We're going to get a lot of those. Those don't trigger me. I get it. I understand. In the beginning of history for a lot of things, there's going to be a lot of pushback. There's going to be a lot of disbelief on things. There's going to be called names and stuff, and I ain't tripping. But what I am tripping about is the New York Knicks finally, hopefully, handling business today, where we are starting with Tyler Kolek at point guard. I love it. Starting 5, Tyler Kolek, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Karl-Anthony Towns, and him. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Yeah, man, look, Knicks winning this game. Tyler Kolek says, CK, I agree. Ooh, almost hits the first 3. rebounded by Gobert, and here goes the Timberwolves. I like the Timberwolves rocking the early 2000s retro. I hate that I'm saying that, but this is the early 2000s alternate jersey. It's a classic now, which is so wild to say, as Julius Randle, all the love to Karl Anthony Towns in his former home. Randle says, "I'm still here," as he scores the first bucket for the team. Scoreboard will be up in just a second, chat. I had to get it to refresh, and we're good now. Only problem is I have the Miami Heat logo still, so I got to switch that out. Knicks with the turnover. Here we go, going the other way. Anthony Edwards wasting no time, pulls, can't get the three ball to fall. 613 Red Holes. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is out. Yeah, they have, I think Dante is starting in his place, and Mikal Bridges wasting no time, fade away jumper, tying the game at 2s. Forgive me, I am trying to get the scoreboard ready for y'all so you guys can see that as well. So my apologies for those who are saying, "Scoreboard, CK, scoreboard, scoreboard, scoreboard." I know. I'm on. I'm working on it. Scoreboard, CK. Scoreboard. Minnesota Timberwolves. Bop. Yeah, like so. Bring the Knicks. Nope. Bring the Knicks over like so. Nope. Bring the T-Wolves over there like so. Knicks over like so. And away we go. Boom. Good. Scoreboard is up. Donnie DiVincenzo to the line, by the way. Splitting free throws. Missing the first, hitting the second. But the Timberwolves with the early lead either way. Matey Bridges. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski. Mitchell Robinson handed over to Josh Hart. Hart picked up by Edwards. Back over to Kolek. Expecting some heavy Tyler Kolek minutes. I'm interested to see what happens with the rest of the bench, but not right now because McColek getting things started. Bridges now with all 4 of the Knicks points off of an assist from Tyler Kolek. Bridges trying to stay strong with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, though, tiptoes to the rim. Bridges got caught on one of those jumps, and Edwards looking for the easy lay. Knicks now trail by 1 again. Kolek with an alley-oop, throws it behind. I don't think Mitchell Robinson was ready for it. I think that was actually in a good spot. Robinson just not looking for it, as Julius Randle scores immediately over his counterpart, Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks now trailing by 3. Defense has been an issue for the first quarter for the Knicks. Another lob attempt to Robinson. This time he's undercut by Conley. Foul is called. And I don't think it's going to be shooting, so they're going to be inbounding here. But Robinson draws the foul. From Google, Knicks retired, numbers 15, Earl, 19, Willis. Right about, I know all those numbers. Okay. So 35 just don't be touched. Interesting. I swore it was hung up. You got it, though. You got it. Towns picked up by Randle. Towns going right after Randle. A lot of contact. No foul call. Robinson fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. Here comes Dante DiVincenzo. There's some people online believing that DiVincenzo is going to be looking to have the game of his life tonight with the assignment of Tyler Kolek being out there instead of Brunson. And we know about him with the Squidward meme. Nice floater. That one goes down. Good response there. 6-9. Nice is the score. What up, Cam Doc? I see you. Hope you're good. Mikal Mitty, yes, sir. Bridges should feast tonight. Kolek can feed him a steady diet. I love that. Mitch, you want lobs, right? Knicks get the rebound right there off of the miss. Just 2v4. Hart finding Towns. Towns draws the foul, and Towns goes to the line. Now, I agree. Mikal Bridges should have himself a good night tonight, but I'm looking at Karl Anthony Towns after a 2-point night, a nightmare night in some eyes, mine included. We had a debate of that. Me and Alex over on Knicks Fan TV debated whether it was important or not, whether it mattered or not that he only scored 2 points. I was on the side of I don't like that he's consistently scoring these low amount of points and being okay with it. I'm not a fan of it. So I would expect, with Brunson, our number 1 guy, being out tonight, this would be the night for Towns, especially in your former home, to just go out and go crazy and ball out. Now, again, I'm not expecting him to be forcing the issue, forcing points. I don't think that's what he does. That's not who he is. Dante firing 3, that's way short. But I think that he should go out there and try and dominate the likes of a Julius Randle and go and try and get the nice get back as right on cue draws the contact against his former teammate Rudy Gobert, gets the bucket to fall, and Towns now a quick 5. So that's my thoughts. I'm expecting a Towns turnaround game for sure today. I think everything is in his favor, especially if we come away with a win on top of it, as Michael Conley gets a 3-ball to fall, giving them the lead right back to 1. That's my take. But what says you? Were you guys too bothered by the 2-point game by Towns? Do you expect him to have a big game today? As Bridges, good fake, shoots it short though. Good take there. Can't get it to fall. Wolves going the other way. What says y'all? Nice finish and take there. The Knicks right now not playing a lick of defense. Not a lick of it, because the Timberwolves have scored on every possession, it feels like, except for one. And Knicks trading buckets with Minnesota right now. Timeout called by Mike Brown. Knicks only trailing by 3. But a lot of offense to start things off, making it look easy for Minnesota. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got as many as 270 in the building. Appreciate you guys here on YouTube. B Mills here. I see you, bro. I see you, B Mills. I see you. Trying to get the box score ready. I don't know why it wasn't loading. Here we go. Box score's up now. All right, we'll get that going. Cool. Box score is ready. Also, don't forget, guys, the stream is brought to you by, oh goodness, brought to you by SeatGeek. Promo code CK2K to get you $20 off of your next purchase. That's just promo code CK2K. A lot of events to go to. 2026 right around the corner. NFL playoffs right around the corner. If you're a WWE fan like I, you can get to those events. Anything. Concert. Sports events. SeatGeek is your option. Promo code CK2K for $20 off. Shout out to you guys, man. Want to see McCullough in this game. Yeah, look, man, I know that there are still some McCullough stands in the building. McCullough, a lot like Pacome Daddier, I've moved on. I'm going to be so honest. I've moved on. I don't know. I would love to be wrong on the McCullough side of things. I like the potential there, but I don't know. I moved on with McCullough. Diawara is who I'm looking at. Kolek, I'm a fan of. But, peace and love to McCullough. I know that the Kansas product, I don't know. CK, I wouldn't mind 2 points if his floor game improves. It was Randall like, if no offense, no point. Right? I'm here with that. 2 points as a starter is absurd, Ty says. I agree with that, too. Defense, yes. What's your birthday looking like, CK? Absolutely nothing, and that's the way I like it. I don't know if that's because I'm old now, bro. I know, the days of wanting to party and do stuff, that's just not me, especially when it's the holiday time. It's a family time, so I've never been one to, party around this time anyways. But, yeah, look, bro, I'm going to chill, and that's it, bro. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. And me not doing anything that's a big deal, because I'm always doing something. So it's going to be a nice change. CK, you need this birthday win. Yeah, I want both of them. I want a birthday sandwich. I want a birthday win sandwich. I want one today, and I want one on Christmas. No excuses. I need them both. I want them both. I'm being greedy. I want both of them. Both. What up, Eddie Suarez? I see you, bro. Shells, I see you. What up? 4 gallons of eggnog, CK. Oh, boy, that's a lot of eggnog. You know what I'm talking about, Frankie? I see you over on the other side, man. Knicks trailing by 3. 111-114. Bridges off the drive. Bridges with the pull. Bridges, 6 points in this one. We got the box score up now, so we can finally check out the stats as the game goes on. 1 point game. Knicks trailing by 1. Mike Conley with the drive. Conley finding DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo over to an open Edwards. And Edwards, with all the time in the world, emoting at Mikal Bridges. The two of them already getting things started offensively. Edwards 7, Bridges 6. Maybe that is a duo or a duel we should be paying attention to. What was that from Joshua Hart? Who was he throwing that to?
Oh, my God, no way.
And right back to it is Julius Randle, who threw the pass to God knows who. turnover. Knicks going the other way. Kolek gets a lot of contact. No foul called. It doesn't matter because the putback dunk by Mitchell Robinson. I almost said Mikal Robinson, bro. Mitchell Robinson. 15, 17, 10 points in the paint for the Knicks. A lot of easy ones escaping through the cracks. I like this Hart DiVincenzo matchup. Battle of the boys, if you will. Kickball by Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards started off hot. Naz Reid, a fan favorite. A sports fan favorite. I see Naz Reid love everywhere, whether you are an NBA fan, a T-Wolves fan or not. Naz Reid gets love everywhere. And he's checking into the game. Hart doing Hart things. You know what it is, bro. Bro, can we lob to Mitch? We're 0 for 3. We're 0 for 3 from the lob today. OG needs rest. He been gassed since the cup. Julius Randle step back 3. That's going to be a little strong. Rebounded from Hart. And right now, the load management Knicks handling themselves well. Still got some starters in the rotation. Love seeing some Ariel Hawk-Porty minutes, by the way. Bridges immediately double team. Now he found some space. Again, I mentioned him and Anthony Edwards having a nice little back and forth. Can he respond? Mikal Bridges short on the 3. Hawk-Porty tips it out of bounds. And it's going to be Timberwolves ball. It's been a fun back and forth between Bridges and Edwards. Great appetite, CK. You'll get that. We'll see. We'll see. I need it, man. I need a Knicks win sandwich, brother. 15-17. Towns, full head of steam. Good pass. Draw some contact. I was going to say, give him the foul. They will. Towns going to line for 2. A much more aggressive Towns. I love when Towns decides to run in transition with the squad. I feel like he picks his moments when he does, which is probably the right thing for him to do at that size. But when he is running with the team, you give the point guard, you give whoever the ball handler is at the time options. You can get the trail. You can look over for the threes. And we saw that time it worked out. Loving the hustle, yeah. Aggressive Towns and Bridges. We need that, yeah. Good to see Huck getting minutes, yep. Kolek 50-piece, you heard? I'm here for it. Don't think it's happening, but I'm here for it. I don't need these anymore. Towns with the free throws ties the game up. Did he split them? How he tied? He had to split them, right? That math not mathing. How will we be tied? He split them, right? No? Oh, he only had one. Oh, and one. Duh. He scored the bucket and got the foul. I'm stupid. And one for Towns. DiVincenzo trying to get something, anything, gets that one. And back up are the Minnesota Timberwolves, 20-17. Spin move from Hart, but immediately picked up by Reid. He chooses to shoot the 3. A lot of bounces, no good. Handed off to Towns. Towns drawing the contact. He goes up with a floater, no foul called. And Towns leading the way for the New York Knicks here early. 19-20, 1-point game. Knicks doing a great job fighting back and forth. The problem is the defense got to get a stop here. Randle trying to get cute. He throws it out. Ends up in the hands of Edwards. Edwards just simply goes right by him and blows the layup. Bridges gets bailed out there. Bridges looking a little sluggish here defensively on Edwards, making up for on the offensive side. But there goes Towns with the rough take. He doesn't get a foul. Referees today letting them play. I'm not going to complain about that, but where is Towns? Towns gets into the frame a little late. 3 ball, no good. And here go the Knicks. Josh Hart with a full head of steam. He finds Clarkson. Clarkson finds a wide open Towns. Towns for 3, no good. Fought and rebounded by DiVincenzo. CK in the building. We here. How you doing, Hyder? Hyder, how do you say your name? Hater Formation Project. I hope I said that right. Or Haiti Formation Project. I can't tell. But look at Towns right on cue. Is that Hawk-Porty that got absolutely ran over? Taking one for the team. Towns, though, full head of steam, gets the fast break. Knicks up by 1. Timeout called by Chris Finch and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's funny. It's almost as if I gave praise to Towns playing in transition early in the broadcast, and now we see him do it multiple times. Look at Towns go. Here we go. He yanked Huck down. I saw that. This Towns is nasty. I expect this game from Karl Anthony Towns back in your former building. Got to show out every time. Mikal and Cat can hopefully lead them to a W. That would be big. Yeah, I see that happening. Campaign touchdown in a foreign country earlier today to join some squad. Magic, you decided to share that here because why? Oh, boy. No, you know what's funny? Did not even see that report. I'm going to be so real with you. Did not even see that report. I've seen the camera. I saw the Cam Reddish news when that happened a while back. Who was another one? We had a few other players that signed, former Knicks that signed. Campaign is so far off my radar. Didn't even get that notification today. Do you know where? Magic, is he playing in like Saudi? Is he playing in like Taiwan? Where he playing at, man? A campaign location update is insane. I felt it needed to be shared. I seen it randomly on TikTok. LMAO. See, that's probably why I didn't even see it. Do you know where, though? Chuck said people going to stop slandering Cat. Chuck, glad to have you in the building. The blind man on himself. PE's in chat for the legend. And he has had enough of the slander. And I got to be honest, myself included, I am part of said slander. But to me, it's not slander. I feel like everything I said has been fair. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been very fair in my assessment towards Karl Anthony Towns. You know what I mean? I could say a lot of other crazy things, but no. For the Knicks to be successful, we need him to be successful. So to sit here and hate on Towns makes no sense. But at the same time, you know, we've seen some lack of effort in some games this season. It's been a little too consistent for my liking. Need him to step it up. We got championship aspirations, and he's a big part of it. So I stand on that. I stand on it. 2 points, no bueno. Not at all. Can't do that. You know what's funny? I haven't heard not one person talk about his career low. That means that those 2 points must have been a career low. I have not seen a report. I've not seen it's because that must have been it. So we don't want to talk about it. I need him to step up, and he's doing that today. Serbia. Campaign has touched down in Serbia for those who were wondering. We got the update. Shout out to Magic. 21-20, man. 3:30 left in this first quarter. Knicks up by 1. Been a back and forth affair. Towns left wide open, making them pay the first 3 ball of the game. The button had to warm up. We haven't even hit it yet. Now the button had to warm up. Was not ready for it. Turnover. Diawara gets the first steal, his first steal of the game. He can step up and pull this if he wants to. He won't. He gives it to Towns. And I think the message has been received. Feed the bodega as he throws the ball away. I think that's Bones Highland, right? He's looking for another opportunity. Is he wearing number 8 over there? Am I wrong or right about that? Yep, that is definitely Bones Highland. Nas Reed hits a 3. Somebody I would love to steal from a basketball team. Nas Reed is on that list. Nas Reed, Trey Murphy, those are players I want to just absolutely like. I don't care if it's legal. I don't care what it would take, but I just want to go and steal their contracts and forge them to the Knicks and say, oops. Oh my goodness, Ariel Hakordi. Big block on Anthony Edwards. Good defensive stop. Gonna be Timberwolves ball. How much you think Cole Campaign makes to play in Serbia? Still more than us, though. We can hate on him. Still more than us, bro. I hate it, bro. First one down by Anthony Edwards, by the way. Jay Mullen said, I never once miss Randall. Randall fans become Cat haters. No, the two don't. At least for me, the two don't coincide. I was, I just was never a big Karl Anthony Towns fan, bro. Basketball wise. But like I said, need him for us to win a championship for real. Need him. Tyler Kolek back in the frame. Checking back in, the starting point guard for the New York Knicks here tonight. We got a lineup of Kolek, Clarkson, Bridges, Diawara, and Robinson. Short was Mikal Bridges on that fadeaway jumper on the high post. Bones Highland with the rock. Knicks trailing by 1. Defense has tightened up right on cue. Tyler Kolek gets the open court steal. What a fake. Stays on his foot. What a crafty play by the point guard. Tyler Kolek getting his second basket of the game. 18 points in the paint for the New York Knicks. And Anthony Edwards, he is looking to respond after the Knicks blew out the Timberwolves in our first meeting this year. Anthony Edwards trying to prevent that from happening tonight, especially with marquee names like Anunoby and Brunson out. He wants to take advantage. Mitchell Robinson tried to get cute with the layup there, trying to go for a little fillet. Naz Reid, though, gets a spin move and a layup. The Timberwolves up by 3. We got a minute and some change left in the first quarter. T-Wolves up by a 3-pointer. Tyler Kolek picked up here. He gets past the defender. That's Shannon, the second-year forward. What a move! Can he get the bounce? He will! Tyler Kolek. Jalen Brunson lending him his powers for a game because Kolek showing the feet work. 28-29, 53 seconds remain in this first quarter. Naz Reid, he can hit those. He misses that time. Kolek with the rebound. Can the Knicks end the quarter with a lead? Tyler Kolek looking to create some more offense, whether it's by his hand or someone else's. Step back pull is short on the shot. He looked like he didn't even want to shoot that shot. 31 seconds remain. Knicks will get another possession. Just a matter of how many seconds on the clock we will get. 28-29. Anthony Edwards, 11 points in this first quarter alone. Edwards goes right past Robinson, picked up the foul by Clarkson, and here comes free throws for Anthony Edwards. 1-point game. Edwards looking to extend it back to a 3-point game. Feet work. You got it wrong. No, not footworks. It's feet works. It's feet works, Marcus. How many feet you got, bro? How many feet you got? Feet works, bro. Feet work, bro. I got no problem with Cat as long as he's mentally locked in on helping the Knicks win a championship. Anything less is unacceptable. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Campaign is out of the league. What? No way, bro. How long before Clarkson starts chucking? LOL. Second quarter. Tyler the Cremator, CK2K. Burning, folks. Oh, okay. I need Mitch to block Edwards' crap by the basket. Right. All right. 19 seconds on the board. 3-point lead. Knicks have, I'm going to be honest with you, the Knicks having a status quo kind of first quarter, with or without key names like OG and Brunson. Knicks handling business per usual. Oh, yeah. Cole's going to step into the 3. Just short. Robinson can't get the rebound. Gobert up to Highland. Highland gets it off just in time. It's no good. And the New York Knicks trail by 3 going into quarter number 2. Nice little back and forth there. It's been the Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns show. 2 of them friends, former teammates, and now battling back and forth with some help there from Bridges and Mikolik having themselves a nice little add-on. Bridges with 6 points here today, and that's about all he's done. Tyler Kolek filling it up. 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 boards along with his 6 points. Tyler Kolek handling business. The New York Knicks right behind the Timberwolves, trailing by 3. Here's where things get interesting. We got to start going to the bench as we got a super from the 77th. Appreciate you. $1.99 super said, been looking for you on KFTV. Found you. Here I am. Appreciate you, 77th. I'm here. I was just saying, bench here. This is where it's going to get interesting. I'm looking to see what the second unit is going to do. Because the second unit, a lot of the key second unit players are playing in the starters. I say a lot, 2 of them, Mitchell Robinson, Tyler Kolek. So now we got Clarkson, Hukporti, Diawara, who we've already gotten some minutes from with them. Who's next? Is Jemison get some minutes? Does Pacome get some minutes? We're going to find out what the second unit can do. But right now, with Kolek and Robinson in the starting lineup, we have 0 points off of the bench so far. That cannot stay that way for us to win this game. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Shout out to the 414 in the building. Look at us, man. Knicks play, and the fans will find them at any cost. The beauty of Knicks fans, man. Summer homework for TK. Work on that pull-up three. Yeah, just get it more consistent. Tyler Kolek is a solid shooter. Just got to get more consistent from above the arc. I agree with you, B. Mills. But whatever he's been doing right now, B. Mills, it is working. Keep it up. But I agree. I don't expect the Knicks offense to hit the flow state tonight. We'll see. Why not? Why do you say that? Why do you say that? I think it's very possible. I understand without Jalen Brunson, you could see that, but we still have key guys. We still have Towns. We still have Bridges. We still have Clarkson, who can definitely keep the flow going. Hart, who has had some good offensive nights. I think there's a possibility that they can find a flow state in the third quarter, maybe even in the end of this second quarter. We'll see. I don't know if I can say that. I still think we got some key guys that can get the ball rolling offensively, but we'll see. 33-28, 5-point lead. 11:38. A lot of people getting ready for Christmas, or if you're me, or unless you're me and Chef Curtis West, we're getting ready for our birthday tomorrow. Tyler Kolek with a nice little pump fake. Oh my goodness, gets it up just in time, but no, he does not, because Rudy Gobert met him and blocks away the shot. You know, that's the best way to learn, is to at least attempt it. And Rudy Gobert said, nuh-uh. And here we go. Kevin McCullough with some minutes. I'm a little late to the game, forcing the pass, the air pass to Hart. Hart tips it away. Still going to be Timberwolves ball, but McCullough getting his first burn, his first meaningful minutes of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he has played meaningful minutes yet this year. He's played some garbage time minutes in the past, but this is his first real time minutes of this year. Tyler Kolek doing a good job playing a little feisty, keeping Gobert off of the boards. 28-33. Look at Josh Hart, muscle man Hart, in the words of Frank White. Get to the basket with ease. 33-point game, excuse me. Ball's moving around. Rudy Gobert, shoot that. Well, Gobert deciding to put the ball on the ground, back over to Highland. Highland thought about it. Highland sidestep. Highland pulls from three. And, you know, this is the player that a lot of people expected him to be in his career. That Jamal Crawford type, that Lou Williams type, that microwave off the bench, hit you with a few moves, get yourself open off a step back and hit the three ball. But it just has not worked out that way consistently for Bones. So now in an opportunity here for a team that is desperately looking for a standout point guard that's not named Michael Conley, Bones Highland giving himself an opportunity. Timeout called. 6-point lead for Minnesota. Knicks trailing by 6. What up, CK? The Knicks going to win tonight. I love that, Raphael. I agree. Power man, Frank, I see you. I got you, bro. Every time he gets one of those layups, instantly think about what you say. Think about Power man, bro. Only thing that might hurt Knicks is injuries. Other than that, they could make the finals. Jason. First of all, Jason, glad to have you with us on a Knicks play-by-play. Shout out to you, Jason. Glad to have you, bro. And yes, I agree. I agree with that assessment. Let's see McCullough. Let's see McCullough's can do. Let's see if McCullough. I don't know why I read that like a southern accent. Let's see if McCullough can do something. Wonder if we will see Pacome as well today. It's because you added the S after McCullough. I just instantly read it as like a McCullough's. Yeah. If Pacome gets minutes, I was expecting it was gonna be one or the other. I don't think Brown goes too deep off the bench. I think this is where he stays. If anything, might be Jemison. But I don't know if we get Daddy minutes today. I think we stay at a 9-man rotation tonight. I'm going to be honest. I think. But we'll see. Merry Christmas, CK2K. Enjoy watching the game. And God bless your family. Back to you, Raphael, as well. CK Country now. But it's because he put the S on the McCullers. That's exactly how I wanted to read it. Let's see McCullers. Only thing that will hurt Knicks, L. Amen. Amen. Simple as that. Knicks about to go on a run. We got to stop them first before we can go on a run. DeVell said there's still enough ball movement to say otherwise. Right, as far as the flow state comment. Agreed. CK2K, is it safe in the streets with that hat? Or are they limited on the net? Yeah, I ain't on the streets right now. You know what I mean? I'm in the safety of CK2K HQ. So, you know, we'll see. Yeah, man. Look, man, I take this Knicks Cup, this NBA Cup championship like a WWE title, bro. You know, people not showing enough respect to the NBA Cup championship. So it's up to the Knicks to add to the legacy. It's to make it valuable, to make it sought after. You know what I mean? The more we care, the more that the other teams are going to cry about it and want to take it from us next year. That's how you add, you know, the want to the cup. So I'm going to be out here wearing this hat with pride because our Knicks are the cup champions. But we back at it, man. 30-36, Tyler Kolek, McCullough, Hart, Diawara, and Mitchell Robinson. Diawara, nice little flow. Yo, Diawara's game really is, he really is just Pascal Siakam, bro. His game, only thing I need to see is some more fadeaway jumpers off the post. And Diawara's game is it's a mirror image of Pascal Siakam. Like, I see it. The more and more he's been playing, and I'm not mad at that. That's a good thing. Like, I'll take that if that's who he ends up being. But it's just his game is so similar to Pascal Siakam's. It's insane, bro. It's insane. Yeah, just gotta see him shoot a few of those post fades. Word CK, that hat's fire. I love it, bro. Champions, bro. I love it. Spike in the building. Spike made it out to Mini. Okay. Jalen Clark picking up the foul. Jalen Clark went to UCLA, right? Is that where he was at? Am I getting that wrong? Jalen Clark, UCLA, right? Fact check me on that. Pablo Prigioni. They're showing the Pablo Prigioni cam. We remember the drama behind Prigioni. The Knicks tried to scalp him from the Minnesota Timberwolves. He denied the job, wanted to stay there and continue to be a part of what they've got growing and brewing in Minnesota. I can't say I don't respect it. Would have loved to have him here, but, you know, I'm very happy with the Mike Brown hire, as we're seeing this year already playing its effect. So, but that's funny. Prigioni, shout out to him, man. Only real ones remember Prigioni, point guard Prigioni. Bones Highland, man, getting McCullough in a blender, leaving Naz Reid wide open for a corner three. It's no good. Rudy out to Conley. Conley to Highland. Highland with all the space, and Highland. Big three ball. 39-39 point game. Yeah, UCLA, I thought so. I'm trying to remember if that's the same Jalen Clark. Tyler Kolek left open for three off of a spot up. That one no good. Mitchell Robinson fighting for his life in the post to get his rebounds. Can't get that one. Bones Highland firing from three. That one's in and out. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek pushing up to McCullough. And the Knicks now trailing by 9. Got to get on the offensive side. Diawara faking the three. Got to shoot that big fella. Dribbling around, finding Kolek. Kolek on the baseline. Kolek side pass to McCullough. McCullough losing the handle. Knicks going the other way. Knicks looking indecisive offensively. Got to put one of those up. You know who's not going to be indecisive? Well, I was going to say Bones, but he decides to pass it out. Clark with the floater. Clark with the make. And now it's an 11-point game. The youngsters now running the show. And look, I stand corrected, as Pacome Daddier will step into the game. A full 10-man rotation for Mike Brown. Oh, man, Tyler Kolek airing, damn near airs the mid-range jumper. Kolek has the floor, and right now, little yippy with the minutes he's had here in this second quarter. Mike Brown looking to reel him in, takes him to the bench. But Pacome Daddier, Jordan Clarkson, and Karl Anthony Towns all checking back into the game. Tyler Kolek, I like the confidence. Keep playing the way you're playing. Just take a breath. And when you get back out there, try it again. Look who he sits next to. Look who Tyler Kolek goes to the bench and sits right next to. That's right. McCullough all day. He was right next to Mikal Bridges on the bench. Does it look like anyone looks happy to be playing in Minnesota? The one, no comment, brother. No comment. It's good being here since you won't be able to stream CK2K anymore this year. I figured I'll enjoy some of the Knicks streams. Amen. Yeah, we'll be back at it, though. Well, for good reason, though, Jason Moore. We getting ready for a big return for CK2K in the beginning of 2026. So, the break is necessary. Jordan Clarkson with the inbound to Towns. Towns, oh, I love that. Wrapping around Julius Randle. A move that has gotten him caught quite a few times. But that time, referee calls it in favor of Towns. The infamous wrap. And Towns even laughing it off, but getting ready for his free throws coming up. That lineup was a killer. Amen. Kolek adrenaline dump. No legs. He'll be all right. It's a lot, not nerves, but, a lot of pressure, if you will. He's living up to the hype of Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I thought he had a solid first quarter. Second quarter, when it was just him and some of the young guys, no Towns out there, no Bridges out there, a lot of pressure on him to do a bit much, and he, wasn't able to get the job done. So go to the bench, take a breather, and we'll get back out there. I think Kolek will be just fine. 15-2 run for Minnesota. 14-point lead for the Timberwolves. Again, Timberwolves looking to get their get back against the Knicks after whooping them 137-114 in the first outing. So they want some revenge. Greg with his gamely. This game is over. CK, no bench, no win. There you go, Greg. Shout out to Greg. Greg also dubbed the Miami Heat game was over as well. Shout out to my boy Greg, man. Greg, here's the thing, Greg. I know you like to be the pessimist, and that's why I'm never gonna, ban or block you because, Greg, you also have some really good takes as well on top of it, but you get very pessimistic. But here's the thing, man, you're consistent, and I respect consistency, bro. I respect consistency, Greg. Shout out to Greg. Daddy A playing. This is a bum fest tonight. Father, peace. Not happy for the Pacome. Sub East Blue Juice said Pacome change the narrative. Yeah, please. At least with McCullough, I was excited about when we picked him up. I kind of cooled off on that. Pacome, ask my Discord, bro. Never understood the hype on Pacome. I don't care, but he's 18. I just watched footage. That's all I needed to see. I'm cool on Pacome, but we'll see. Yeah, change the narrative because I'm one of those people that needs the narrative changed for because I do not believe Minnesota gonna choke. We're gonna come back and still win. Watch, I believe it, Avery. I believe it. We'll see, man. Let's have some fun. He says, CK, if you think we can win this game, you are bugging. Greg, let's talk in the fourth quarter, bro. I do believe we can win this game. I do. Let's talk in the fourth quarter. He said 18, send him to the G League. Well, he was 18 last year. I think he's 19 now, right? 20? One of those two. Pacome Ntilikina. I was calling him Kevin Ntilikina because he looked like a combo of both. He had a lot of Kevin Knox and Frankie all in one, man. But, Yep, they got him, ladies and gentlemen. I made the joke. I even talked about Towns laughing it off at the free throw line. The Timberwolves challenged the hook by Towns. Towns does not get away with those often. He almost did this time. The challenge was successful, and there will be no free throws for Big Bodega. Instead, he gets a foul, and Minnesota gets the ball. East Blue Juice said, leave Pacome alone, CK. Until he gives me a reason to, no. I have been fooled so many times by all these project guys. Not today. Diawara is as far as I extend a handout to any more of these projects right now. Pacome, I will not be burned for the 15th millionth time, Pacome. Prove me wrong. Dante for 3. That's no good. Great rebound there. Where is our rebounding? Rudy Gobert left all alone there for that rebound putback. 16-point lead. Greg sitting in his lazy boy with a smile on his face, ready to type out, I told you so, if the Knicks keep playing this way. Pacome Daddy off the dribble. Pacome finding Towns. Towns a one-legged step back, gets it to fall. I was about to say, you practice those? He said, yeah, I do, CK. By the way, I'm about to end the poll. Shout out to everybody participating in the poll. 79% of the chat expects a double-double from Tyler Kolek in his starting minutes today. So far, I would say so far so good. 6 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. He's definitely on pace for a double-double. You could even say he's on pace for a triple-double. Depends on how he continues. But I feel good for that 79%. 79% I said yes. Jordan Clarkson with a wild floater. Doesn't get it. Towns cleans it up. And here come the Knicks trying to get this thing back to single digits. All it got to take. Chip away. This lineup right now for the Timberwolves a little bit interesting. But Pacome Daddy ain't going to get a foul there. That's an interesting call. Not sure what he did. I don't know what you're really supposed to do in that situation. He slides over defensively. I don't know that. I don't understand that foul call. Interesting call, but it is what it is. Bones Highland over to Jalen Clark. Clark with the fake. Clark to Reed. He missed his last one from there. Misses this one as well. Nas Reed a little cold here. Karl-Anthony Towns. Good defense there from Dante DiVincenzo. Forcing the ball over the timeline. Now Randall gets the switch. And that's exactly what Towns wanted. Draws the foul. Can't get the and one though. Short on the layup attempt. And Julius Randle gets the foul there. Randle been quiet in this one with only 4 points. Randle, to me, gives me the vibe of somebody who's just comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, Randle just seems like he's, he's in a city where he doesn't have to hear criticisms at a New York or Los Angeles level. You know, some nights I'm going to have these big dominating nights. Other nights, I'll show up if I show up. Randle doesn't, I've been trying to keep my eye on Randle over in Minnesota. It just seems like he's real comfortable in Minneapolis. Sorry, Minnesota. We had this whole debate last time about cities and names and stuff like that. Minnesota. Bad take or being too critical, or you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Tyler double, 10 turnovers, 10 air balls. Poppy. Not too much, brother. Towns makes the technical, by the way. Now he gets an opportunity at the free throw line. And then missing the first one as the second one, as you can hear the Timberwolves fans echoing, ball don't lie. Avery says Minnesota choking tonight. Pause, but yeah. Pacome's scared to make a mistake. You can see it. You can see it. He won't shoot unless he is wide open. I feel like that's the kind of player we typically get, right? Outside of Knox's rookie season, I feel like that's what Kevin Knox eventually turned into. Frank was the same way. Felt like anytime he kind of made any slight mistake, he didn't get a chance. Not saying that, it felt very similar with him as well. Anthony Edwards checks in. He don't give a damn. He gonna let that thing fly. No good. Knicks get the steal. Knicks have an opportunity. It's a 10-point game. Mikal Bridges got cute with the layup. A lot of contact, though. No foul called. And Bridges now just gonna accept that miss and go back and play defense. Bridges just got to go straight up on the smaller Dante DiVincenzo. You get the contact, but when you go away from it, that's what typically is going to happen. Dante with the inbound. Edwards for 3. That time, it falls back to a 13-point game. 49-36. Bridges over to Hart. Hart back to Pacome. Pacome getting some extended minutes. Pacome trying to feed Towns with Reed on his hip. Interesting 5 we're looking at here. Towns now with a wide open Pacome. He's going to let it fly. He's wide open. Barely hits the rim. And Pacome Daddy right now giving me vibes of one of these things are not like the other in this 5. And Julius Randle with the easy take. And what was a 10-point deficit now looks up to be a 15-point lead for Minnesota. Knicks still winning at the points in the paint battle, but at what cost? Jordan Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson with a short floater. Goes right to Towns. Towns doing a lot of cleanup work and trying to keep the Knicks' dreams alive. 13-point game. Dante DiVincenzo picked up by Hart. Julius Randle does not go up with it, but will draw the foul. Former teammates here as well, Clarkson and Randle. I think they're in the same draft class, right? Or Clarkson a year after. Somebody fact check me. I think Clarkson and Randle were in the same draft class. Clarkson a second rounder, Randle a top 10 pick. Both former Lakers. But they could be a year apart. Y'all didn't like that Daddy one? My fault too much? My fault. 51-38. Knicks trailing by 13. Randall over to Dante. Dante goes right at Hart. Goes up with a wild scoop. No good. Rebounded by Hart. And he gets hit by Clark. And they're not going to call the foul. They're going to call the turnover, Clark. I mean, it's the right call. He hits it out of bounds, but I think he got a lot of Josh Hart on that turnover there, but no call. So 38-51. Watch the play here. Yeah, he got the elbow of Josh Hart. But referee not going to call that, and it's off on Josh Hart. Turnover number 7 for New York. What a bad pass. The Knicks just cannot get the best of it, and they will. Okay, so Mikal Bridges does hit the ball off of Edwards, so tit for tat, if you will. Knicks get the turnover on the Timberwolves and get the ball right back. So Knicks just picked up a turnover just for the love of the game. Ooh, nice move there from Hart. Hart has a lot of space. He has a wide open Pacome. Doesn't trust it. Draws the contact instead. Gets the and one. And now Hart with an opportunity to put the lead down to 10. I say it all the time in these kind of games. Just keep this game in a single-digit game before the half, and we will be quite all right. But, yeah, I'm going to need that I'm going to need Daddy to go ahead and sit down on the bench. He just out there existing at this point. Did Mike Brown hear me? I don't know if he did. Sacre bleu, CK. Yeah, man, yeah, Sacre bleu indeed. He needs to Sacre bleu his ass to the bench. I got faith. Let's go. Let's go, team. Me too, Curtis West. Me too. No, Pacome's still out there as Hart completes the three-point play. Edwards to Conley. Conley picked up by Clarkson. Conley over to DiVincenzo. We get the one-on-one of Towns and Randall. Randall back over to Devo. Devo for 3. That one is strong yet again. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's the DiVincenzo I've been seeing a lot more than the other guy. I feel like DiVincenzo had a great game against us in that blowout loss, 137-114, early in the season. But I feel like I've seen a lot more of this version of DiVincenzo this season as a Timberwolf than the other guy, as Karl Anthony Towns off the dribble dunks it down, cuts the lead to 8 here. And the Timberwolves now starting to fall asleep. What was that by Randall? Somehow it gets to Naz Reid. Now he's trying to back down Bridges. Bridges doing everything he can. Forces another miss. Naz Reid not having a good one here. Clarkson, he is going to let that fly. And for good reason. I forgot we can shoot the 3 ball. Knicks with only 2 threes in the game. And the Knicks from all the way down to, I think it was 16 points, 15 points, bring it down to a 5-point game. New York Knicks just got to stick around. Minnesota Timberwolves are going to Minnesota Timberwolves at some point, and we're seeing it a little bit here in this second quarter. Good little run for the Knicks. And as much as I want to hate Daddy a +6. 46-51, Knicks trailing by 5. Chipping away as we try and get the upset. Nostalgic Nick said, feed JC. Clarkson doing his thing. Marcus Miller said, rawr, this is the cat we needed. Amen. Get him, cat. Bustle Tiger. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. The one, there it is. Why can't Towns be aggressive like this when Brunson is here?
Tragic.
That's all I gotta say. He will, though. He will. We've seen it. We've seen it in the playoffs. Just got to get it back on track here. Clarkson about to show him how things get done. I don't know if we'll win this game, but I know we'll fight for it. Amen, Ephraim. I completely agree with that. I do think we can win, though. I do. I still feel like I feel like this is a prove it kind of game for the Knicks to show their depth. I know some people just don't believe in the depth the way I do. I feel like this is a game for the Knicks to show their depth. Led by Towns, who is 24 points, looking like Brunson against Miami. 24 points with still 3.5 minutes to play in this first half. Towns looking, and the thing is with this 24 points, it doesn't seem forced to me. It seems effortless. A lot of them off of these offensive boards. as Julius Randle gets him with the fake. Randle going all the way. Good defense there from Towns, forcing him this. Randle just out there skid diddly bopping out there, not even really adding much for many. Knicks now trying to cut into this lead. Towns, foolish foul from Towns. You missed the opportunity, big fella. Why are you setting that screen late? It don't matter if he's playing good or bad. Towns going to give you a moving screen at least once a game. You missed him, Towns. You missed him. Don't move on the pick. How are you not aware of this? Mitchell Robinson now having to interrupt what has been a scorching first half for Karl Anthony Towns. And he is relegated to the bench. Towns, 2 fouls, 3 turnovers, 24 points for the big bodega. Cannot, I repeat, cannot make those type of mistakes. Here comes the Timberwolves trying to get their lead back to a safer spot. Rudy Gobert gets knocked down by his fellow countryman, Pacome Daddier, trying to fight for it, but Gobert, a rebounding extraordinaire, holds on to it, draws the foul. The Celtics Knicks said keep him in the game. And I take it back. Towns with 3 fouls, by the way. That was his 3rd foul, so I disagree. Do not keep him in the game. And almost gets the steal. Marcus Miller said, knowing where the tragic sound comes from makes me LOL every time I hear it. Yes, sir. Oh, Pacome! Can he complete the play? He won't. But good defense there. Active hands in the passing lanes. Loving what I'm seeing. 2.4 left on the shot clock. You know they're going to be in hurry-up mode right now. Then they try it again. Another deflection. Josh Hart deflects out of bounds. He's really trying to argue that it was off of the Timberwolves. Not entirely sure how, but deflected out by Hart. Here comes the inbound. There, you know where the ball's going to go, and he's going to get space. Throws up a floater. It's short. Rebounded by Bridges. Knicks now got to continue to cut into this lead. Jordan Clarkson wanted to so bad. He's going to drive to the paint. He has what he wants. Shoots a fadeaway jumper. That is not what you want, especially with Naz Reid there fading away. You're only playing into his hands. Not the smartest possession from Jordan Clarkson there. Still a 5-point game. Inbounds it. Edwards picked up by Clarkson. Edwards trying to, oh my goodness. I can't even find words for the way that Anthony Edwards just did Jordan Clarkson, because Lord have mercy. 46-53, back to a 7-point game for the New York Knicks. Cannot let the Timberwolves get too comfortable. Hart says, you're right, CK, but he won't make the 3-ball. Tipped away. Pacome hit on. Oh, they're going to give it to the Knicks. Knicks better inbound before they challenge again, because that one was, I guess when he saved it, he was out of bounds. So I take it back. I'm looking at it now. He saved it out of bounds. So, yes, it is. That is the right call. It is going to be Knicks ball. Inbound here coming. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges the fall away. 3-ball laces it. And Mikal Bridges gets his first 3 of the game. Cuts the lead down to 4. Mikal Bridges been on and off here defensively, but offensively we're seeing his shot fall. Edwards missing the 3-ball there. Knicks right now, they have an opportunity to get this thing down to possibly a lead or at least a tie by the halftime. Clarkson to Hart. Hart off a spin. Hart goes right into Devo. He goes up with a floater. Can't get the bounce. He's fighting for it between him and Gobert. They're going to say it's off of Gobert's hip, and it's going to be Knicks ball. Rudy disagrees. He wants to see them challenge it. 2 referees in the face of Hart. And it's going to be Knicks ball. No challenge on the way. Knicks ball, it stays. Knicks can cut this thing. 4-point game. Bridges thought about it again out to Robinson. Robinson looking to find anybody. Mikal Bridges, difficult pass, still gets the Hart. Hart with a full head of steam. A wide open Clarkson for 3, and he gets it to fall. 1-point game. You're never going to get me to not have belief in my team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who's in and who's out. You're never going to get me to not believe in my squad winning a game each and every night with any circumstance. I'm sorry. Knicks cut this lead that was as high up as 16 down to 1. 36 seconds remain. Dante left wide open there. A lot of miscommunication. Pacome lost there defensively. Bridges tried to get over there to help him, but was too late. 4-point game. Hart with an option. He should have gone to Robinson, but misses him. Clarkson now with Mike Conley. Pacome Daddy not able to get the open three. Here goes DiVincenzo. One man to beat. Mikal Bridges gets there, but Gobert with the cleanup. And the Knicks did such a good job cutting it down to one. Now looking at a 6-point deficit yet again. Can the Knicks get one more basket? Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We've had back and forth play locking into this game. Clarkson with 5 left on the clock. Mike Conley doing everything he can. Clarkson with him on his hip forces up some nonsense. No foul is called. And that is how the quarter ends. Clarkson telegraphed it from the minute he got to the right elbow. I'm shooting this shot. Double team slid over at the right time. Great defense. No foul called. Knicks looking at a 6-point deficit. This goes to the comment of the Knicks finding a flow state. That seems to be the issue. Even though the Knicks had a few little runs here and there, Minnesota's responded every single time, and it seems like instead of continuing the momentum, we start forcing up shots. That's the issue with Jordan Clarkson. Now, mind you, I get it. You want Clarkson to be Clarkson. But in that time, with the way that we were looking there, you want to continue the ball movement to get open shots. And I think Clarkson stifled the offense there a little bit, resulting in us still looking at a 6-point deficit. But much needed 6 points from Jordan Clarkson off of the bench. Your New York Knicks, though, trail by 6. The story of the half was none other than Karl Anthony Towns looking to remind his old city what they're missing in the big bodega. And for the person that we traded him for, Julius Randle, only 6 points tonight. The real story is between Towns and Edwards. Edwards with 18 points, 6 of 12 shooting. Behind Towns, the next best shooter is Mikal Bridges. He's been on and off defensively. Offensively, he's been on point, 50% from the field, 9 points. But defensively, having a hard time with the likes of Anthony Edwards, as we saw him score 18 in the first half. So Bridges got a little cleaning up to do defensively, but offensively, love where he is at. The other story for me has been the second the second unit, the bench scoring. It's just been Jordan Clarkson. We've thrown out a bunch of players out there, but none of them able to score. As, Pacome, McCullough, Diawara, none of them scored in that first half. Pacome Daddy playing the most minutes of that bottom three, Diawara, McCullough, and Pacome. Mike Brown really trying to see something out of the Frenchman, but not much really to be desired. 0 for 2 from the field, both open shots. But he's a +5. He's been a part of 2 solid comebacks. So we'll see what Mike Brown decides to do with the second unit in the second half. Right now, the Knicks trail by 6. Shout out to the 460 in the building. Shout out to everybody on both sides of the chat. B-Mill said, yeah, ball movement could have been key at that moment. I completely agree. I don't know. Peace and love to Clarkson. I know what he does. I know what he provides. But, yeah, I would have loved for us to get a better-looking shot down the stretch after they pushed the lead to 6. It is what it is. It is what it is. Base God said, I'm actually kind of proud of this team. Look, man. I did not have any worries coming into this game, win or lose. I definitely believe the Knicks are going to fight to the last buzzer. Call me crazy. Again, maybe this is too optimistic of me, but I really do believe that the Knicks are going to get the quote-unquote upset. I think we see Towns explode for a big second half. He has 24 in the first half. I think with Mikal Bridges steadily staying with it with 9 points, I don't expect Tyler Kolek to look like the second quarter version of himself the entire game. I think we see more of what he looked like in that first quarter throughout this game. All we need is just a little bit of help from the second unit. I need Diawara to find his groove. I want Jordan Clarkson to be steady, but within the offense. I feel good about it. Right now, the offense on the other side is just Anthony Edwards. Bones Highland with 9 points off the bench. How confident do you feel like that stays that way? Donte DiVincenzo 2 for 7 for 7 points. Gobert is their second leading scorer in the starting unit. I feel good, man. I feel good. Let's see what the Knicks look like coming out of this halftime. But shout out to you guys in the chat, man. We have 450 in the building. Base God said Yabu got hurt eating, bro.
Tragic.
If y'all don't leave Yabu selling alone. So is it me or a lot of teams are resting their starters in anticipation for Christmas Day? Because the scores that are out right now around the league are eye-raising. So, B Mills, I'm so glad you bring that up. I 1000% believe that that is the case because I don't know if you remember last year where we had a lot of stars that were injured or missing games due to load management on Christmas Day, and it was a NBA fan-wide complaint. Everyone was upset about it. That was the wrong time to do it. Roddy. So to that point, I do believe that teams across the league now are taking their first game because there's no basketball games on Christmas Eve / my birthday. I feel like NBA teams across the league are in fact taking out that load management on their marquee guys here in the game before Christmas so that everybody is healthy and good to go to help provide ratings through the roof on Christmas Day. I do, B Mills, believe that that is the case. Because remember, there was a guy, I remember, it was OMB. There's a long list of players last year that missed due to load management. And Twitter was not happy. You know, the NBA fans were not happy. I wasn't happy with it either. I mean, we got our dub against San Antonio in dramatic fashion. But, yeah, I do believe it. I do believe that they are connected, B Mills. I feel like they shouldn't be made to play on Christmas for any sport. I disagree. I've watched NBA basketball on Christmas my entire life. We've had some amazing Christmas Day games, whether it's Knicks or not. It's been great. I disagree. Christmas Day is NBA Day, like Thanksgiving is for football. I agree. Keep McCullough on the bench. Happy early birthday, CK. Appreciate your awesomeness. Happy early birthday. Appreciate you, 86 Smurr. Appreciate you for being a member as well, 86. KG's in the building. Shout out to the legend. KG7 Full has made it. Hope everything is treating you well, buddy. I know you were not feeling well last play-by-play you were here. You weren't feeling well, so hopefully that wasn't the reason why you were out. But hopefully you're feeling better with Christmas right around the corner, bro. They didn't start Hart tonight. They did. Hart did start today. Let's go Towns. Yes, Towns definitely trying to bounce back after his 2-point effort. I say effort very loosely. Keep Pacome on the bench. Let's see more DOR. Amen. Now, look, in Mike Brown fashion, I'm not entirely surprised that Coach Brown went with him the most of those three names in Diawara, McCullough, and Daddy. I'm not surprised because Coach Brown is the kind of guy that's like, let's see what you got. You know, these other two guys have given me minutes. Let's see what you got, Pacome. Can you give me something in your minutes? And also, you know, he was also part of the Knicks comeback. Obviously, he didn't really score in it, but he was a part of that run. So, you know, you don't want to mess up the momentum. So, we'll see what Brown does in the second half. Will Pacome be back out there? Will he still play? Will he play another 8 minutes in the second half? I don't believe so. But, yeah. 2 open calls. Got to make them. See, are you calling the game on Christmas? Unfortunately not. Until the NBA moves the Knicks off of the first game of the Christmas Day schedule, yeah, it's going to be hard for me because that noon game is 9 a.m. my time, and that's the time that myself and family will be opening gifts. So, unfortunately, I cannot. Good experience for the young guys. Amen. And we still in this game, man. Still a game, 6-point game. The East Blue Juice said exactly. Respect, but calm. Never. Kareem, what up, homie? Game Hunter, I see you, brother. What's good, man? Nets up 18 points on the lowly Sixers. Are they lowly because they're missing players? Because they weren't so lowly last Friday. Knicks winning. Love that energy. Sixers are worst when Embiid plays. It's so true. It's because he's just not himself. I'm that guy that's like, can Embiid be himself? He's not a guard with the type of injuries he had. He's a big man with those knee injuries. I don't know. Are we ever gonna see that MVP version of Embiid ever again? I just don't know. Shout out to Darren with the super $2. So let's see. Let's see what Nikita said.
In Sixers country, just kill me. Go Knicks.
Darren, keep fighting the good fight. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win for you on Friday, but stay strong out there in Sixers country, man. Glad to have you, Darren. Appreciate you, bro. KG, we miss you too, man. We miss you too. Glad to have you in here with us, brother. All 80, CK. Nah, all 81. All 81. I know I wasn't here for the championship game because I was in the building, but remember that game doesn't count towards our record, so technically still all 81, bro. No, all 81. We here. How is it 9 a.m. your time, CK? I'm West Coast. I'm out here. I'm in LA, yo. I'm in LA. I'm on the West Coast, man. Yes, sir. Yep. So because of that, it's a 9 a.m. tip for me. So cannot do the broadcast. If it was any other time, I would do it on everything I love. Tired, about to catch a nap before my drive to NYC to see the family for Christmas. Nice. Yeah, get some rest, bro. Get some rest, Game Hunter. And that means change the channel. Don't leave the Knicks game on because you know you're not going to go to sleep when the Knicks game's on. Only one Eastern game, conference game on Christmas. Well, I mean, are you surprised? And it's funny because it's both. Our game is both Eastern Conference teams. It's us and the Cavs. So yeah. Like I said, one of these years we'll close out a Christmas Day. Unfortunately, it probably won't be in the Garden, and that's why they have us open up because it's in Madison Square Garden. But one of these years, cooking a ham at the moment. Okay, let's go, bro. It's all about the final 16, CK. You know I'm going to be here for those. Even if I got to go to New York, we still going to make sure we're live for the play-by-plays. If I have to do the play-by-play at the watch parties, if I got to do the play-by-play in the hotel in New York, I'm going to be here for the playoff run. Unless I can get some hookups and get in those games during the playoffs. That is the goal. If we make the finals, I am going to be making it out to the city. But other than that, yes, we will be live and in full effect all 16 of those playoff runs. What's going with Dante's trade? I heard there is some updates. Don't believe anything you hear right now until we get to February. That trade, if that trade happens, that's not happening until the trade deadline. Again, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's cool, CK. That hat going to end up on a non-negotiable giveaway when you come to New York and win the chip. Ha! Because I'm going to have both hats. I'm telling you right now, Knicks win the other. Bro, I'm posting them both together on Instagram, bro. It's boiling, CK. Okay. Let me have some, man. He said, damn, bro, you live in L.A. and don't like your teams. I'm from New York. I've lived in L.A., for a long period of time now, but I'm from New York, from Queens, New York. Yeah. Yep, I still rock with – it's funny. The only non-New York sport I rock with is football because – I've told this story 1,000 times because we were never a football family. We didn't care too much about football. We had a little bit of baseball, so that's why I'm a Mets fan. Don't come after me, my Yankees fans, but yeah. We went to a few Rangers games because my mom used to work on Wall Street, so we, got to go to a few Rangers games. So that's by proxy, rock with the Rangers. But yeah, football is the only thing that just never coincided with me and my family in New York. We just never watched it, didn't care for it. My family's from Barbados, so football just wasn't a thing. It was basketball, soccer, aka that football, And then other stuff was just because of events from my mom with work. So yeah. So then I played Madden. 2001 Madden. I don't remember which one it was. And I used Aaron Brooks. Everyone loved them some Michael Vick. So it might have been 2004. Everyone loved them some Michael Vick. So I would use Aaron Brooks to try and be the, the combatant. And then I just became a Saints fan. And that was the rest is history, bro. Other than that, yeah, everything New York. Everything New York. The city of LA is overrated 1,000%, bro. 1,000%. 1,000%. I lived in LA. Overrated. I like it, but I'm not gonna scream to the mountaintops for people like, man, California, you know what? You ain't gonna get that from me, bro. Giants and Jets suck anyways. I know. I'm sorry. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Let's go. Beijing in the house. Yes, sir, Ski. Oh, it's faded. You can't see it, but the flag back there is faded. I want to get a bigger one. I put it on my Christmas list. Thing is, I want to get a flag from the island itself, from the rock itself. KG said I live in LA again for the weather, right? B-Day wishes to you, CK. My wife's B-Day is on Christmas Day. Well, happy birthday to her. I got two homies that have birthdays on Christmas as well. You know, we like to relate on having everything at one time. Game Hunter said, now you see my problem. I'm always locked in. Game Hunter. Gotta turn it off. Play-by-play on the plane. What's that thing? What's that Elon thing where you can get internet in the air? What's that thing called? Skylink? What's it called? If I can't wait, Sky. What's the thing from not Terminator, RoboCop? That's not Skylink 2? I'm getting something mixed up. Is it called Skylink? I don't know what it's called, bro. But I would need that to do the play-by-play in the air for real. CK2K, I'm a mod on Venice Beach channel off the hook. Oh, word? Shout out to Venice Beach, man. Venice Beach ain't for the weak, but it's a lot of fun in Venice Beach. I'll tell you that. Why does Huck not get much burn? Inexperience? No, Huck's playing tonight, but you mean in general? Oh, no, you're right. He only played 4 minutes. You're right. Yeah, I mean, we've seen the combo of Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson at the 5 in some instances. You're right. Good question. Good question. 61 or 6.5 years sober. Thomas Donner, congratulations to you as the Minnesota Timberwolves not connected immediately. Score a 3-ball as we come out of halftime, by the way. Shout out to everybody. Skynet. That's what it is. Okay. I'm like, wait, is there a connection? That's what Skynet was RoboCop. Thank you. Mikal Bridges using the screen, but Mitchell Robinson takes him out. It's a moving screen. The second one called by the New York Knicks here today. Towns had one in the first half. Robinson picking one up right there. Not a smart start here for the Knicks as we trail now by 9. He said the Saints fan is a nasty word. Yeah, man. I'm too loyal, bro. I'm too loyal to leave, man. I'm too loyal to leave. Been a Saints fan since, like 04, 03, something like that. Yep. I saw the good days. I saw a lot of bad days, and here we are back in the bad. CP trying to recruit me over. He said, now is the best time to go ahead and leave. Oh, man, I was holding out hope we get Shador, but, I might consider becoming a free agent, man. I'm just too loyal, bro. I'm too loyal. As another turnover by the Knicks. Not what I don't know what's happening. I think they're going to call the foul on Towns. Towns posting up Dante. The wraparound. The Karl Anthony Towns staple, another wraparound, 4 fouls for Big Bodega. And here we go. The only person that's going to stop him from getting 50 points is himself, unfortunately. Another wraparound for Towns. Knicks trail by 9 now. Some flubs and blunders here to start the third quarter. Julius Randle still a New York Knick tonight as he has missed everything. Dante extra pass to Ant. Ant has been on fire, and Ant continues to be on fire as he hits the corner 3. Extending the lead to 12 now. The Knicks look like they did not come out of the half ready. Yeah, Skynet is what I was thinking about. Right. I said Skylink, and I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Skynet. It's Terminator. I said RoboCop. Terminator. Okay. Y'all got it. Y'all got what I was getting at, bro. I was in the wheelhouse. They all connected somewhere, bro. Y'all knew what I was talking about, bro. Yeah, I got you. Elon is Skylink. Yeah, you knew what I meant. You know, we was all there. It was all connected some way. For all we know, Skylink might be a Skynet adjacent in IRL. You know, it was all connected. Elon with robots, Skylink. You know, it's all connected. Mikal Bridges picked up by Anthony Edwards. Finding Towns for a post fade, gets the wedgie, no basket, and here we go. Starlink. You guys got it. Starlink. That's right. That's what it is. Not a smart start for the Knicks, though. 64-52, 12-point deficit for New York. CP is right. CK, time to jump ship, sir. I'm considering it, man. Let me wait until my boy Alvin Kamara retires. I know Cam Jordan's right around the corner from retirement. Yeah, it might be time soon as Kolek goes up with the layup. That's no good. The Knicks trying fourth effort. Kolek over to Bridges. Bridges fires the three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded, but fouled on the ground. The New York Knicks starting off sloppy in this second half. Mitchell Robinson, the one collecting the foul. Starlink $230 a month in some areas. I haven't had a need for it yet, but I like the idea of it. Josh Hart with the drive and dump out to Kolek. Kolek with a nice little shimmy, throws up a floater. And like I said, I'm not expecting Kolek to look like he did in that second quarter for the remainder of the game. Tyler Kolek, 8 points here in his first start this season. Josh Hart runs right into Dante DiVincenzo. Not sure what he was expecting. He is complaining with the foul. And the Knicks right now doing a lot of that complaining here in this third quarter. And the Timberwolves taking advantage. CP is John Connor. Anthony Edwards fires the mid-ranger. That one's good. Anthony Edwards on a heater here tonight. 54-66. Anthony Edwards trying to combat everything Towns has done so far. Towns, though, on the wrong side of things here in the second half. Bridges also on the wrong side of things as he has had the assignment of Anthony Edwards. He goes up and hits a fader right over him. And I know people are going to be ready to ridicule Bridges on his defense, but again, he is guarding a dynamic player in Anthony Edwards. Edwards going to get everything he can right there. Bridges hand in the face. That time gets the stop. 10-point game. Can the Knicks now right the wrong? A wide open Kolek, nice fake. He thought about it, back out to Bridges. Bridges throws an errant pass to Robinson. Don't be scared to shoot, Knicks.
Tragic.
Edwards finds himself open, and he misses it that time. Rebounded by Mitch, and the Knicks get away from one there. We got between either Kolek or Bridges, one of those two had to shoot one of those shots. Both of them were open. I'm here for the extra pass, but sometimes there's too much of an extra pass. Across court, one almost gets stolen. Towns goes.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
What was any of that just now, bro? What was any of that? I'm glad we got free throws on the way, but Lord have mercy, what was any of that? I couldn't even keep up, bro. I couldn't even keep up. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. Man. Oh, man. That was a possession of basketball if I've ever seen one. And somehow, some way, the New York Knicks end up at the free throw line. Is there a major sport that you don't like? There's no major sport I don't like. I can tell you a major sport I just don't watch a lot of, and it's baseball and hockey. So it's a half and half tie between the two of them. I don't dislike them. I just don't watch them. But I claim the Rangers and I claim the Mets. As much as I would love to, you know, escape the smoke, you know, I don't do that, bro. I don't run from the smoke. Mets fan over here. Towns, he did get fouled at the 3-point line, by the way. He hits the first two, third one on the way for the big bodega. After what folly, right? Yo. Oh, my goodness. But look, man, after all the nonsense, Knicks, if this third free throw goes down, and it will, Knicks looking at a 7-point deficit. So, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm from Southside Queens, and I'm a Mets and Giants fan that lives in Sixers country. Shaking my head. Kareem, I get it, bro. I get it. Julius Randle pulls from the mid-ranger. Julius Randle just out there existing at this point. I don't mean to continue to, oh, what a move by Hart. Goes right into Gobert. Can't get the foul, but Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. That time Kolek fires, and that time Kolek hits it. What is this quarter? I'm sorry. I know we cut the lead down to 4, but this quarter. What are we witnessing right now? There has been offensive foul after offensive foul, fumble possessions, missed shot after missed shot, but somehow, some way, your New York Knicks will never give up, never surrender, and would you believe it or not, cut the lead down to 4. Tyler Kolek, big money 3, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Tyler Kolek is having himself a night. I just realized the sound is still playing shot at 007. I don't know. I don't even know what basketball is anymore, chat. I don't know what is going on. But what I do know, let's go Knicks. CK, do you root for anyone in the West? No. No. I do, you know, I do enjoy catching some Chargers games and stuff because I have a homie that's a diehard Chargers fan, but no. I ain't got like no teams or anything out here. I don't really rep the West with anything. And it's not with the lack of trying. There's nothing that really catches me that I care about out here. I just don't. I don't. I always gravitate back. You know? The closest I have ever come to cheering for like a Lakers or anything like that was Kobe Bryant. I loved me some Kobe because I moved out here. I was a kid, and yeah, Kobe was doing this thing. I loved me some Kobe Bryant, bro. But, you know, still had my Marbury jersey, still bought my Marburys and stuff like that. I enjoyed watching Kobe, though. That's the closest I ever came. But never could say I was a Lakers fan. I hate Laker fans, bro. Hate them. They're the worst. Lakers fans are the worst. The worst, bro. Need more from Mikal. Yeah, more consistently from Mikal. Honestly, Mikal, for me, it's more defensively than I'm a little more perturbed by with Mikal, because it feels like Mikal is getting killed off the dribble a little too easy, whether it is Anthony Edwards or it's Dante. But offensively, he's shooting well tonight. 5 for 10. 1 for 3 could be better. But I do that. I agree with that. Kobe and Shaq, they're fun. They were fun. The timing was just funny. While they were fun to watch, you know, our Knicks were in purgatory. Still watch the games too. My dad would call and make sure too. He would make sure. Caught that game tonight? Yes, I did that. I watched it. Mixtape is mixing. Indeed, they are. CK, you got me wanting to play Golden Knight tonight. Laugh my butt off. Yeah, man. It's a throwback, bro. Julius Randle over to Michael Conley. The Knicks cut the lead down to 4. Conley trying to extend the lead. He will not do that. Karl-Anthony Towns waves off Hart. He said, I'm going for it. Pump fakes it. Nobody believes it. Back over to Hart. Hart looking for the screen. Dante DiVincenzo doing a great job fighting through both screens from both Towns and Robinson. Hart over to Kolek. He has a float opportunity. He's going to take it, but he's blocked by Conley. The old man able to get there. Hart stopping the fast break. Referee's going to call a foul. It's going to be on the ground. No transition take. Knicks stop him, and here comes the inbound. Shouts to the Niners. Oh, 49ers. Yeah, my dad's a big, my stepdad, my dad, big Niners fan. Bro, Y'all ain't got enough time for my family story, bro. Y'all ain't got enough time, bro. CK, you had Starberry is a crazy take. I did, bro. I had Starberries. I had the orange and blue colorway. I had the all blacks. I had the white and blues. I did not get my hands on the all whites. And where are they now? All torn up. Every single one of them. I even tried to duct tape my all black Starberries, bro, because they did not last. Those were the least wearable basketball shoes I ever played basketball in, bro. Calluses on my feet, bro. I was hooping in them. And I'm talking about out here in California hooping in Starberries, bro. Nightmare. Yep. No denial, bro. No denial. I was rocking them. Worst fans overall because Philadelphia Eagles fans are worst fans in sports. Nah, bro. I think Celtics and Lakers got that down pat because of the spoiled nature, bro. The spoiled nature that they have. I'm gonna put Lakers over them, bro. That's what irritates me both. Eagles fans, they're bad, but it's like a loyalty bad. You know what I mean? Lakers fans, it's the uppity, spoiled nature. They believe that they should get everything. I will never forget the day where they felt like they should have made a trade for Derek Fisher for Russell Westbrook because Derek Fisher is a championship winner, so that should be enough to make that trade make sense. That was a real take that was made out here, bro. Lakers fans are the worst, bro. And the thing is, Lakers fans will admit that they're bad too. That's how bad they are, bro. I will stand on that hill that Lakers fans are the worst fans in basketball. Peace and love. I'll stand on that hill from now till forever. I can't stand them, bro. I cannot stand them. The worst. Dallas Cowboys fans are the worst. See, but like, there's a lot of, and people gonna hate this take. There's a lot of parallels between Cowboys and Knicks fans because there's a passion, bro. There's a passion. Now Cowboy fans' arguments are terrible. But there's just a passion there. Lakers, there's no passion. The passion is not real, bro. If they're bad, they don't exist. If they're good, then all of a sudden they care. Lakers, I'm telling you, bro. They're the worst. The worst, bro. The worst. The worst. I can't. I'm not dying on this hill. I'm sorry. I'm not getting off of this. I will die on this hill. The worst, bro. The worst. Anyways, that challenge was, or the call was issued a shooting foul, by the way. That's why Josh Hart was so upset. We saw 2 free throws up for Dante DiVincenzo. He extends the lead to 5. 3 fouls for, what was that stat? What? I'm not even going to read that stat. Shout out to MSG. I don't even know what that stat was. Shout out to Towns, though, off the dribble. No, that's the wrong sound. This is the right sound. Towns pulls the 3 ball, gets it to fall. He said, CK, can you please talk to play-by-play? I'm in the bathroom right now. My fault. I got you. I'm back. They were reviewing a call. Either way, Julius Randle, another miss. Not a great game. Transition pull for Mikal, almost in and out. Knicks fighting for it. Huck Porty gets the offensive board. Kolek throws a prayer to Hart. Hart on the drive. Back out to a corner 3 for Kolek. It's strong. Rebounded by Towns. Towns wrap around Huck Porty. He wasn't ready for it. He goes up anyways and gets the bucket over Randle. Just like that. All of the back and forth we had to witness, the Knicks on a 13-1 run and tie the game up. It's 67s. Now the Timberwolves now trying to move around, get the ball to somebody. Edwards pulls a 3 ball. Bridges, good stop. And the Knicks have an opportunity for a lead. McCulloch at it again. Bridges ahead of the pack. Kolek not scared to fit that pass in the tight window. A foul called. Bridges to the line. I almost said something crazy. 69, nice, to 67. Almost went too crazy with the play-by-play. I'm gonna hold off. But Bridges draws the foul, and the Knicks now can push the lead to 3 off of a Bridges free throw. And he misses it. Yeah, Bridges not having a Bridges-esque game, but still a 15-1 run. 69, nice, to 69, nice. Tie game after the Anthony Edwards dunk off the baseline. 5:30 remains. The Knicks sticking around, and this is why I don't have that much belief in Minnesota, because they are allowing this Knicks team that is bumbling and stumbling to stick around. Towns with a wraparound gets away with one there, but Dante DiVincenzo jumped first before there was a wrap. So even as much as he wants to talk about him grabbing his arm, you fell for the pump fake first. So I think that they can challenge that. They will not, as Kolek goes to the bench after some great minutes. I don't think Dante would win that argument that time. Cat has a similar or better numbers than Tim Duncan in at least 670 games played. That's a great stat, Buddha. Appreciate you. I didn't realize that. Bro, they think they're going to win a chip every year, CK. I know. But thinking you're going to win a championship every year compared to the Lakers fans expecting a championship, and if they don't, then everything else is wrong. I can't, bro. We could do this all day. We can have this conversation all day. They're both terrible. But I think Lakers take the cake. NBA gave him Luka. Point made. Cat with that chicken wing. Yep, got away with it that time. Electricity. Yep, Kolek as a second-year player is so poised. They say that's the year, man. They say that's the year that great players make their push in their second season. A lot of players you see make that push, and Tyler Kolek is definitely filling that mantra. Fitting that mantra, excuse me. Chuck D said, never count the Knicks' hearts out ever, Chuck. Tell them. Ever. 16 games not. Yeah, facts. I'll definitely. We didn't even. We were talking about my story. We didn't even check into those highlights, but yeah, we're not missing much. Cavaliers destroying the Pelicans. As another missed free throw. The New York Knicks not taking free throws serious. Pacome Daddy getting ready to check back in. Remember, he played 8:30 in the first half. Mike Brown really trying to get some extended minutes out of the second-year player from France, as Jalen Clark with a little bit of a push off of his own. Referee's not letting it slide. Chris Finch is trying to argue about Karl Anthony Towns, saying on the other side, Towns is doing all the time. How come he can't? The referee said, I know, but I can't call him every single time. 70-69. Nice. Knicks up by 1. 5:08 remains, and now the referee calls a quick foul on Bones Highland. Referee's now trying to make up for, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't even understand that foul call. I'll take it. Knicks in the bonus free throws on the way for JC, but I don't know if I understand that call. ColecoVision, amen. Well, at least refs calling offensive fouls on both ends. I guess, but, no good there for Jordan Clarkson. I'll say it. I don't agree with that foul, but I'll take it. Had to glaze the ham and put it in the oven. Damn, I'm so jealous, bro. Damn, I'm so jealous. I should have made a ham this year, bro. I'm so mad at myself. I mean, there's still time. I can find one tomorrow, bro. I can get it ready in time for Christmas. 17-3 run for the New York Knicks. Knicks up by 2 now after trailing by as many as 16 in this game. The Timberwolves right now just trying to find something, anything. Feels like Anthony Edwards has been settling for the 3-ball. That time gets to the mid-range, shoots it right over Bridges. Remember, Bridges locked up Anthony Edwards in their first outing. So Anthony Edwards is the kind of guy that's going to take that personal, because he is making it a point to go after Mikal today, and he is cooking them defensively. So, you got to give Anthony Edwards some props. Karl Anthony Towns, a strong take, can't get it to fall, bumbling, stumbling, does not get the bucket. Game is tied at 71. Bones Highland picked up by Clarkson, back over to Edwards. Edwards goes right after him, just loses the ball, but tipped out of bounds by the Knicks. Knicks almost got a turnover off of Edwards. Edwards just loses it, but Knicks touch it, and it will be Timberwolves ball still. 71's on the clock. Karl Anthony Towns has to check out here. Remember, he's playing with fire. 4 fouls, 31 points, and the T-Wolves are trying to attack him to get that 5th foul, and Mike Brown saves them with under 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Pacome Daddy switches off. Good defense from Pacome, but not good enough, as Anthony Edwards makes it, calling some names. I don't even know what he said, but he said something crazy to Pacome. And Edwards with 29. I'm sure Karl Anthony Towns would get some more minutes if he wasn't in foul trouble. 4 fouls for Big Bodega. Knicks now have to play catless. Clarkson, not a smart shot there at all. Deflected, rebounded by Randall, and Edwards looking to just continue to cook whoever is put in front of him. This time it's Clarkson. He finds Randall. Randall loses the ball off of his own foot, but they're going to call a foul there. Randall getting bailed out. Not entirely sure who fouled him on that drive. Might be in challenge territory. Not sure if the Knicks are going to take it. Who fouled him? He just dribbled out of bounds. What? CK go to NYC. I got you, bro. I'm so jealous, yo. Like, Ham sounds so good right now, bro. Kolick and Mitchell Robinson getting ready to check in. Yeah, we took out all our height there, taking Towns out. Not the smart move. We have Huck Porty out there. I'm not sure if Huck Porty is going to sit out. No, they're not going to challenge. Where was the foul? Did I miss it? They called it on Huck. I think they did, but where was the foul? Huck Porty going to the sideline. Huck Porty with 2 fouls of his own, only playing 7 minutes tonight. I think Pacome Daddy as well checking out with Kolick checking back in. It's for tomorrow night, CK. Oh, that's right, yeah. For that Christmas Eve celebration. You celebrate Christmas with the fam the night before. I don't know. Sorry, I did not like that call. I'm going to leave it alone, though. Randall makes both free throws. Lead back to 4 for Minnesota. New York Knicks did a great job taking a lead there momentarily, but the Timberwolves fight back and take it back over. Anthony Edwards has been the go-to guy for them tonight. Bridges now needs to take advantage with Towns on the bench short again. Bridges getting the shots he wants, but they all keep coming up short. 4-point game. Big screen by Naz Reid. Mitchell Robinson can't get a hand on it. A 3-ball from Edwards and Anthony Edwards. Wow. Just like that, Knicks got a lead, and it vanishes in thin air. 7-point lead off of another 3 by Anthony Edwards. 32 points, for Anthony Edwards tonight. 57% from the field. 44 from 3. It is the Anthony Edwards show. Now, if Towns could just maintain the foul situation, they could have had themselves a little duel there between the former teammates, but 4 fouls for Towns. You got to imagine that you're going to have to sit him out the remainder of this quarter so he can play as much of the fourth as needed. But the Knicks now looking at a 7-point deficit, and it was all fun about 5 minutes ago, but then it just got into another mumbled and jumbled mess by the New York Knicks as we try and fight and get back into it. Noche Buena and Christmas Day. Oh man, you're gonna have to educate my uncultured ass. What is Noche Buena? Noche Buena. What's that? That means good night, new night, good night, right? Culture me real quick, KG. What's that? Both nights till the 26th. Love it. Edwards is torching Bridges, and Bridges is afraid of contact. I'm convinced. Okay, second part you lost me on, but yeah, he is torching him for sure. Edwards is torching anybody in front of him. Knicks money line. Yep. What quarter is this? Ant acting like he just hit the dagger on us. Knicks winning this one. Shaking my head. That's that new age, man. You know, this new generation. They celebrate every shot like it's a game winner. That's just confidence though by the kid though. Christmas Eve, CK. Got it. 4 fouls and 5 turnovers from Towns. Not good. Yeah, it's not matching the point outage that he's giving us. I mean, because on the offensive end, if you take that stuff out, 82% from the free throw line, 50 from 3, 56 from the field. Cat is doing it all. But it's those stats that can kill a game. Turnovers, fouls. Towns is absolutely awful in right now. 5 turnovers, 4 fouls. Got to clean that up, but we'll see. Fourth quarter is where it matters. As long as Towns keeps it clean in the fourth quarter, then none of that will matter. Bridges' job is to take over right now. I agree. I would like Bridges to take over a little bit here. Here we go, B-Mills. Thank you. Hispanic culture celebrates the birth right on Christmas Eve with a huge dinner and opening presents. My wife and I are okay. So I didn't know how to name. I didn't know how to name. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm aware with that. I've again live in Cali, so I got a lot of Mexican friends and Hispanic friends too. Not just Mexican. Yeah, they all celebrate the night before. I didn't know how to name. I thought it was just a thing. Got it for sure. Tyler Kolek with the Rock. Knicks looking at a 7-point deficit after taking a lead not too long ago. Can the Knicks get right back into it? Jordan Clarkson laces that 3-ball. Needed that. Much needed shot by Jordan Clarkson. 4-point game. Knicks now trying to chip away and get back into it. My wife is Italian, so we do the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve. What's that? Like you get to eat 7 different type of fish? I need to celebrate that. That sounds cool. Watch it be something completely different. Mikal Bridges trying to use a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Robinson standing put, trying to get around Edwards. Edwards inspired today. Edwards jumps the gun. Great defense. Oh, he traveled, ref. Wait a minute. He didn't dribble one time and walked all the way. Come on, man. What a good defensive stop, but man, no blatant travel. We move. 6-point game. That was great defense from Anthony Edwards. He is inspired right now. Refuses to go down to the Knicks 2-0 for the year, especially with all the players missing. Tyler Kolek in the post gets the fadeaway jumper to fall with ease. Second half, Tyler looking a lot like that first quarter version we saw for a little bit. 4-point game. All the shenanigans, all the fanfare by Anthony Edwards. The Knicks still in this one by 4. Step back pull for Naz Reid. He hasn't been shooting like that. Oh, and the fight. Oh, ref. Down goes Josh Hart. Josh Hart's pissed, and he's going right after Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert did have some nonsense there on that rebound. Shout out to Josh Hart for defending himself there. Goes after him, and Mike Brown even doubling down on Josh Hart. Yeah, if you watch this again, Rudy Gobert thought he got away with some slickness there. Unfortunately, Hart is probably going to be the one that will be ridiculed here. Hart might get a technical. Hart might even get a foul here because of the way he had a last shot on Rudy Gobert. But Rudy Gobert got away with some madness. Look at him. Look at him trying to act out. Look at him. Watch the play here after the rebound. Not this one right here. Gets it, misses it, pushes Hart away on the play, and Josh Hart not a fan of that. That's why Rudy Gobert didn't really fight back. I told you guys, that's one thing about the NBA I hate, bro. I hate that players can do. We saw what's his name, Desmond Bane do it. What's his name in Houston is notorious for it. Dylan Brooks. He ain't even in Houston no more. He's in Phoenix now. Notorious for it. You do some nonsense, get away with it, and then act tough, and then like, oh, he hit me first because you know you can get away with it. I hate that trash in the NBA, bro. It's always the person that retaliates that gets in trouble, and I feel like that is garbage. Because we know Josh Hart about to get a tech or something right here. They might offset it with the technical fouls on both guys or a foul on both guys or just Josh Hart because he's the one that retaliates. But that's nonsense, bro. Blatant push here from Rudy Gobert on the tip out. F that, man. F that, man. I hate it, bro. Anyways, I said my piece. I can't stand it. It is what it is. Rudy Gobert. And the fact that he was smiling, put his hands up to try and go chest to chest. Oh, I can't stand it, bro. It's troll behavior. I can't stand it. All right. Well, while they regulate that, let me learn more about festivities here. Nubian folks celebrate open gift night before as well. Yeah, we never did because my birthday. My mom always wanted to do a good job of separating my birthday with Christmas. So yeah, we didn't do it over here. But yeah, if I was not born on Christmas Eve, I think we would have opened gifts on Christmas Eve that night before as well. But 7 fishes are good. What is it, bro? What is it? Good. I know Good Friday. I love Kingfish, so I'm trying to learn. Here we go. We're waiting for the referees to make a decision on that whole back and forth just now. Diawara checking back in. Here we go. So yeah, so it's exactly what we expected. Of course, Hart's the one that's the aggressor here. Such a weak rule in the NBA, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You're supposed to just take it. Dirty play happened to you, just move on and end up like Mitchell Robinson, right? Don't fight back, because if you fight back, then you're gonna get flagrant. I hate it. I hate it so much. We move though. Josh Hart, flagrant foul. So here comes the free throw and possession for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Gobert knocks down the first. Yeah, I get it. In theory, you're right. You're right. You're supposed to keep your cool on that, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm way hard on this one. You look, and you can't say that I'm being a homer here, because when it comes to Hart and Karl Anthony Towns, they commit a lot of foolish offensive fouls, and I let them hear it every single time. But there, on that instance, I'm with Josh Hart. Peace and love. I'm with Josh Hart on that one. Anyways, we move. 76-82. Knicks now put themselves in a not great position after that situation, but the Knicks look to fight through it. Shout out to Mike Brown, too, for having his players back. Didn't just back off. Love that about Coach. I got to give Tibbs is the same thing, too. 3-ball there for Bones Highland. He felt good. Doesn't get it. Rebounded from Hart there. Now let's see if that little exchange lights up a flame under the New York Knicks. Tyler Kolek with the fake. Kolek out to Diawara. Big three for the rookie, and he hits it. Mo Diawara with a big 3-ball cuts the lead down to 3. Like I said, hopefully that play from Josh Hart lights a fire under the Knicks keisters with 34 seconds left. Bones Highland throwing up some nonsense. Rebound by Kolek. Kolek's going to get a double-double off of rebounds, chat. I think that's his 9th one. Diawara left open. He could tie it up. It's strong. Robinson fights. Robinson gets it. Clarkson out to Kolek. Kolek taking his time, which I love. Doesn't want to rush up a shot just because they got the rebound. Screen set from Robinson. Kolek goes up with the floater, misses everything. But yeah, Tyler Kolek is at 9 rebounds now after that one right there. He's going to get a double-double offer. He might get a triple-double. Jalen Clark for 3. That one at the buzzer hurts, as the Knicks did everything they could to fight back. Now look at a 6-point deficit yet again. Jalen Clark with no time left. Big 3. Oh, that is not what you want to see for the New York Knicks. 6-point deficit going into the fourth quarter. Both teams going out swinging. Who's going to come out with the win? 85-79. What a fight. But I love it. Diawara going to be a problem as he matures. I love it, man. I love it. Rare Edition said, yeah, I agree. Yeah, man. It was a 4-point game. It was, and now it's a 6-point game. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. You know who wouldn't have 4 fouls right now? Terrible double. It is what it is. Same spot all the time. Left corner 3 open all the time. We double so high, yeah. W mom, the 24th is CK day all day. Right. Yeah. My mom, I got to give her credit for that. She always made sure. Christmas Eve was my birthday. We separate the two. She was not going to be a clump mom. You know, there's a lot of people that are in my position that, they clumped the two together. My mom said, nah. CK, you want to say BS rule, but family show. Yep. You already know. It is what it is, though. Facts, right, Jason. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. No complaints. Look, I agree with it. But we move. Santana said Cat going for 10 plus this quarter. Needs to. I mean, Mike Brown made the right decision to sit Towns out for the remainder of that third quarter to hopefully get whatever's left of Cat in this fourth quarter, whether he fouls out or able to stay in and have a big scoring night. But I'd say the Knicks survived just fine without Towns to be able to now have Towns hopefully take over for the win. Let's go Knicks. I do, Cardi. I definitely do. Vanessa, CK, what did I miss? You have missed a chippy, crazy, confusing game of basketball thus far. But the Knicks have a chance to get the upset, if you will, and go 2-0 against the Timberwolves for the year. See, how do you glaze your ham? Little bit of the mustard, definitely with some honey. Gotta add just a little bit of cinnamon. I'm trying to remember my recipe, bro, off the top. Shout out to my grand. She's the one that passed down the recipe to me. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. And then you have you roast it with some cloves and then pineapple, sliced pineapple. And that's about it, bro. That's about it. That's about all I got. Brown sugar. See, yeah, a little bit though. Brown sugar and cinnamon, yeah. See, I go a little bit because I like mine a little bit savory. And I feel like if you do a good amount with the honey, you'll be all right. Whole cloves for me. You rock the whole cloves? I do the little cloves and you like stab them. But whole cloves is definitely a way to go for sure. Anyways, New York Knicks, 79-85. Stop talking about ham, KG, bro. I just told you I ain't getting one this Christmas. Now you got me thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. Catch me at Vons tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up a ham. Nice Euro there. No good. Karl-Anthony Towns starting out this fourth quarter. Here go the Knicks. We need Mikal Bridges to lock in for us in this comeback for the victory. Greg is not a believer, but I am. Jordan Clarkson gets an easy one and blows it as Towns tips it out of bounds, and the Knicks had an easy one escape them, and it's going to be Timberwolves ball. Okay. All right, brother. He's showing off, bro. Knicks fans hating its own team is crazy work. Santana, welcome to the chat. Jalen Clark off the drive. Clark over to Nas. Nas Reed finally gets one to fall. And I knew it was a matter of time. Nas Reed missing, I think, 3 of his other 4 attempts. And he sees that one go down. Not what the Knicks want to see. 88-79. 10:50 remains. Kolek feeding Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns picked up by Rudy Gobert. He's trying to go right at him. Spin move, loses the ball, and it's going to be Timberwolves ball. Referee's not falling for the theatrics. There was not much contact there. Towns trying to sell the foul. It's not there. Game is back on, Cardi. Up. We back in it. Where's Mo Brown now? Moses Brown. Yeah, where is he? He's probably in somebody's G League team. I don't think he's in the league right now. I do still think we're winning, Greg. Greg, if we win this game, you better not go anywhere. Because, if we lose, I'm going to be right here. Greg, if we win this game, you better go nowhere. Nas Reed with the turnover. Greg, if we win this game, you better not go nowhere. All right? I'm going to be right here. If we lose, I'm right here. But, Greg, I need the same from you, brother. If we win this game, I need you right back in here, bro. Don't you go nowhere. 79-88. 10-20 remains in this game. Do the Knicks have enough to get over the hump? Right now, Anthony Edwards on the bench. This is the time for the Knicks to take over. Tyler Kolek on the drive. Kolek, extra pass, but is fouled on the way up. Kolek should have gone up with the shot, but I don't think they're going to give him a shooting foul. There was hit by Mike Conley on the take. Tyler Cole. Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's foul before the shot is even up. We good. Karl-Anthony Towns backing down Nas Reed. He's a double team. You got to pass that out. Oh, ref. No, he got. Yeah, I was going to say. He just missed that. I don't know. 10 minutes left on the clock. 7-point game. Karl Anthony Towns couldn't believe it. Super by my guy Santana. Shout out to Santana D Block. $4.99 super. Nikita, go ahead.
CKI been DIWN from day one. Only Knicks we are ALLOWEDD to hate are Charles Smith and Julius.
Amen. Shout out to you, Santana. That's all facts, man. Appreciate you for also being a member, but also for the super chat. Mikal Bridges, golly, getting shifty on the mid-range pull. And yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm okay with both of those names as names to be hated on. We probably can have a few other honorable mentions like the Elfrid Paytons and stuff like that. Jarrett Jacks, those who know. Good foul there from Huck Porty. I like that. I will let him give up a foul there on Rudy Gobert. Don't give him the easy ones. 5-point game. Knicks slowly chipping away. Got to take advantage of these Anthony Edwards-less minutes. So good foul there. Here goes a free throw. Here comes Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. Julius Randle, he's out there, but been pretty non-existent. What does Randle have? Randle has 8 points off of 3 for 11 shooting. Dante DiVincenzo as well with 8 points, a -16, 2 for 7. The former Knicks not really having themselves a good game against their former team. Here we go. So you have sweet potato pie or pecan pie? I'm going to be honest. This is probably a hot take. Not a fan of either, bro. Not a fan of either. I think sweet potato pie is cool for like a slice, but that's about all I'm good for, bro. I'm not a big dessert guy though. So before y'all come after me, I'm not a dessert guy. Now, if you're gonna ask between sweet potato and pumpkin pie, now it's obviously sweet potato. But pecan, bro, you gotta be in a mood for pecan pie. Personally, y'all need to stop with this food talk, bro. Y'all killing me, man. Mikal Bridges picked up by Mike Conley. Knicks trailing by 6. Little bit of fumble and bumble between Huck Porty and Bridges. Knicks do a great job stopping the transition. Bones Highland not sure if he was going to shoot it. He will shoot it, but it ain't going in with the amount of humming and bumming that he was thinking. Like, maybe I shouldn't. Well, he did, and he missed it. 6-point game. Oh, my goodness, what a spin by Kolek, but don't pass it. Huck Porty was not going to the basket. Now, here's the thing. Kolek had the right idea, but Huck Porty was just standing and watching. Here goes Randle trying to get cute, and Randle gets a bucket, and welcome back to the game, Julius Randle. Randle got 10 points off of some terrible shooting and decides to flex. Timeout call by Mike Brown. I have seen it all. Man, 10 points. All right, bro. All right, dog. All right, big dog. 91-83. 8-point game. All right, bro. Ham almost done. Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations. KJ, I can't stand you, bro. I'm in Eastern time zone too. Brandon, for sure, man. What up? Yo, I didn't even eat dinner yet, man. Damn, and you're in the East Coast and eat dinner. I didn't eat dinner either. But for you to not eat dinner in the East Coast, that means what? It's 10 o'clock. I know you starving. Go get some food. Come on, CK. They're on our side. All right. Yo, I didn't even eat dinner yet. Can't believe it, bro. Oh, man. New York Knicks cutting this one close. 8:36 remains in the game. Knicks playing with fire here as we keep getting close, but just can't get a stop at the right moments. Once again, want to thank everybody for being here for this play-by-play Knicks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Remember to check into post-game over on Knicks Fan TV immediately after this game to cover, hopefully, what is a big Knicks win. But Knicks trying to play without the captain, Jalen Brunson, tonight. OG Anunoby also missing in action tonight, as well as Deuce and Landry Shamet. We knew about them beforehand. Karl Anthony Towns. It's Karl Anthony Towns' stat line is just so interesting, you know? Like I want to be excited because he has 33 points off of great shooting. 11 for 20, 2 for 4 from 3, 9 for 11. That's 82% from the free throw line. But to have 5 turnovers and 4 fouls off of that, it's tough, man. But Towns, like I said, I'm willing to erase all of that if Towns gives us, the win, brings us home here in this fourth quarter and goes bonkers. I'm going to forget about the 5 turnovers, 4 fouls. I'll tell you that right now, but got to clean it up. Got to clean it up. Got to clean it up. Why would you make that pass to Huck when it was... So here's the thing I don't know. I agree with the idea from Kolek. The problem was knowing Huck Porty, he's not making that drive. Kolek is making the right basketball play. In theory, like if that was Towns in that spot or, OG in that spot, they're cutting to the basket. Huck Porty was him and Han. He wasn't sure if he was going to go or not. But Kolek, as a point guard, is going to make that pass to the person that's supposed to do the right thing. He didn't do it. So I kind of rock with Kolek on that pass there. Huck Porty got to speed up. That part, McCrowell, is know your personnel. That's the unfortunate part, right? It's the right play, but you got to know your personnel. Tanner said, bro, trying to watch the NBA and living in Australia is the hardest thing. Sorry to hear that, Tanner. We understand that, but hopefully me covering will help that throughout the remainder of this game. A big shot from Towns does not get it to fall. He falls, but the shot will not. Dante cross court to Highland. Still no Edwards here. And the Knicks having a hard time cutting any more into this lead. And now look who decided to put this one away. Julius Randle with the last 4 points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's all at the right time. Many doing what they're supposed to do. Hart with the floater. That's no good. Rebounded by Huck Porty. He's fighting. He's going to go up with it. Can't get it to fall. And here go the T-Wolves. Bones Highland picked up. Conley for three. Conley tried to get the bounce. He won't get it to fall. Here goes Towns going the other way. Karl Anthony Towns. There's contact there. No foul call, but the bucket goes down. Karl Anthony Towns with 35 points. Can he bring the Knicks a win? Mitchell Robinson getting ready to check in. I'm thinking Mike Brown might be going to the starters here very shortly. Robinson about to check in for Huck Porty. Huck Porty's had a back and forth type of game. He's having a hard time here with Randle as Randle scores another one over Huck Porty. And now Randle, again, he was just walking through this one. And now when it matters the most, hate him or love him, he is finding his groove at the right time. No Edwards. And now Randle cooking in the fourth quarter, trying to put this one away. And Josh Hart telegraphed that pass an hour away. Randle has scored the last 8 points for the Timberwolves as he stares down the New York Knicks bench, and he is putting the hurt to the. I can't even speak right now, bro. I can't believe it. Julius Randle right now, absolutely feeling himself at the worst time. If you're a Knicks fan, Randle's 8 straight points by himself. Telegraphed that pass to Josh Hart, steals it, dunks it, and stares down the Knicks bench. Greg. He said, LMAO, maybe I should have stayed quiet on Fulius. Oh, boy. Look, man, I was trashing him the whole entire game, but can't trash him. When it matters, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Edwards on the bench. He's cooking. Ty, so let him feel good about himself, right? Karl Anthony, 12-point lead. $41 sounds too high. 41 what, Vega? Robert Randolph, someone rubbing his hands like Birdman. Oh, my God. This is Randall's Super Bowl. Oh, brother. Wolves are winning. It's a sad sight. 5:51 to go. It's a very winnable game, but the Knicks have to play for them to win. I can say all the basketballisms I want. If the Knicks aren't going to lock in and at least try, this one's all but over, bro. Sherwin said Randall is beating Cat when it counts. There it is. That's the take I did not want to hear. But right now, unfortunately, it's not wrong. Yeah, Josh Hart telegraphed that pass for about an hour. All right. Here we go. It's Tyler Kolek. Anything started. Cuts the lead down to 10. There's a lot of time, people. But which version of the Knicks are we going to get? Oh, Kolek has 8 rebounds. I thought he had 8 rebounds already. I'm tripping. Okay, Julius Randle has officially come back down to earth. Mike Brown going with his starting 5, right? No. He has his starting 4. And Clarkson's out there with them. And look at Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek. He said, look at me. Can't even get the joke out without laughing. I'm the captain now. 18 points, 19 shots. But look, man, as long as they count, or as long as he's hitting them at the end when it matters the most, Towns, a little bit of shove there. No foul call. Towns has, oh, here we go. Here we go. 1-on-1, traded for one another. Randall taking it personal. Edwards open for 3. He can't hit it. And another rebound for Tyler Kolek. 9 of them things. Double-double inbound as Tyler Kolek is a rebounding machine. Float game again. Too much to the right. No good there. And no Nick in sight for the long rebound. Randall going all the way, draws the contact, and he is absolutely cooking Karl Anthony Towns right now. All of a sudden, Julius Randle is inspired. Wow. So the guy who taking over the game is Kolek, not Cat. Interesting. Kolek got to work on that runner. He hit a few of them. Just got to get consistent with him. Kolek really on MP mode. Oh, boy. Well, even with all of Kolek's heroics, just like that, it's back to a 10-point game. Karl Anthony Towns with his 5th foul. Screen set by Mitch. Here goes Hart. Floater up by Hart. No good. Rebounded by Edwards. And now Edwards going the other way. Here goes the man. Yeah, Julius Randle, bro. Oh, he gets blocked. Gets right. Julius Randle, bro. I can't even, bro. I almost cut off this stream. I'm about to cut. Yo, Greg, you got it, Greg. Hey, Greg. Julius Randle. Ladies and gentlemen, Julius Randle. Remember, we started this 4th quarter, and I laughingly said that Julius Randle only has 8 points off of Robity's percentage. Julius Randle, in 1 quarter alone, what we thought Towns was going to be doing, has got himself up to 21 points, and his percentage is up to 47, about to be 48%. You just can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. I choose to laugh instead of be upset because, it don't get much more poetic than this. Julius Randle is giving Karl Anthony Towns lay work. 14 points, 6 for 8 in this 4th quarter alone. This was looking like it was going to be the Anthony Edwards closeout, but Karl Anthony Towns said, I got it, kid. 4:50 left, but yeah, the Knicks are getting absolutely dismantled now. This is morally, yeah, Josh Hart's getting bullied. Yeah, 9-0 run. Josh Hart is getting absolutely bullied out there, bro. Karl Anthony Towns getting bullied out there, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I take back my comment. This loss is on CK2K for the jinx. Sure. Whatever helps you guys, I'll take it. Whatever helps. Oh, boy. Josh Hart feeding Karl Anthony Towns. It's a 16-point game. This has been their biggest lead, and Towns now trying to cut into it. Towns jabbering, but can he put his game with the words? Julius Randle, they're feeling himself. Dante DiVincenzo wants to join the fun. And he will do just that. Big three for Dante DiVincenzo. Now their biggest lead. Towns trying to cut into it. Towns with a big three. 4 minutes remain. Is this it for the Knicks, or will Towns get us back into it? 40 points, 14-point game. Turnover by Randle. Randle getting a little too ahead of himself. What do the Knicks have to respond? Clarkson firing a three. He's fouled on the three-point line. No foul called. Hart one man to beat. He tries to go up against Rudy Gobert. Finally gets a roll and the foul. But do they call it? No, they call it timeout. No foul. And the New York Knicks, man, they like some flies. They gonna stick around. They gonna keep on buzzing around and keep on fighting. 97-109. It ain't over till it's over. But it felt like the momentum was completely shifted and completely in the direction of Minnesota. Do the Knicks have enough to cut back into it? We will see. Shout out to the 560 in the building. This one is going to come down to the wire. Is it all but over? The chat seems to believe so. To Cowboy said CK. What the hell? What the hell indeed, man. CK, my bro, happy early birthday from Australia. It's the 24th here. That's right. Appreciate you. Bailey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Eddie Suarez said, good night, fellas. I'm out. Unknown said, damn, everybody was ass. I'm out. Nostalgic Nick said, no, keep chipping away. No turnovers. Nostalgic Nick right there with me, keeping the optimism alive. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Tyler Kolek is 3 assists away from a triple-double. Tyler Kolek, the percentage might not be the best, but definitely has been a key figure to us trying to stay in this game. But we'll see what we can do here down the stretch. Interesting choice for Mike Brown to keep Mikal Bridges on the bench. Clarkson still in the game. Another rebound there for the Timberwolves. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Julius Randle. Julius Randle now, as hot as he has been in this fourth quarter, starting to pile up the mistakes. We saw him get a turnover on the last possession. Now this time fouling. Can the Knicks capitalize? Can the Knicks get a big shot here? Kolek gets a full at his team. Out to Hart. Hart for three. And Josh Hart. He sinks a big three ball. We're back to single digits just like that with 3 minutes left. Do the Knicks have anything left? Time is on our side. Towns does a great job reading the pass there. Tips out of bounds. Still going to be Minnesota ball. It ain't over until it's over. Knicks looking to get a stop here. T-Wolves looking to score quick. Is this one of those fake comebacks, or is there something real? Oh, Julius Randle. He has Mitch in front of him. Mitch taps the ball loose. Randle's still going to shoot the fadeaway jumper. And man, the fourth quarter is just Randle's quarter, and now he is doing a boogie. 111-100. 2:35 remains. Down goes Hart. I don't even know what he tripped on. Gets it over to Kolek. Hart is upset about something. Kolek now putting the moves on. He goes up with a tough take. Gets the foul way late, but definitely deserved. And now Kolek going to the line for two. Tyler Kolek trying to keep his team in it. Late call there by the ref. But look at, man, Julius Randle just doing whatever he wants. He sees Randle. He said, bet. Shot up. Or he sees Towns. Said, bet. I'm taking this shot. I can't stand Hart handling the ball. Well, that's the problem with Bridges still being on the bench, because now you know where the ball is going to go. Should be Kolek, but they're going to keep Hart as the main playmaker. And I think Minnesota is using their final challenge on this foul call. So we're getting that reviewed right now. I'm looking at the play. He leads with his arm. Yeah, that's the right call. I get the challenge, Anything you can do to try and stop the Knicks' momentum, But no, it's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a foul. Definitely a foul. Waiting to see what the call is here. Mikal should be on fire. We down 10. Where the warden? Jules and Ant have escaped. Bridges being ridiculed. Sent to the bench. He's defensively tonight not the best game. Offensively doing just enough. We need more though. We have 15 points, 50% shooting from the field, which is nice on a regular night. But when you're without OG and Jalen Brunson, you would hope to get a little bit more from Mikal tonight. Kolek definitely stepping up to the plate. Towns, outside of some of the follies, has stepped up to the plate. Yeah, all right. This game's over. They said that Mitchell Robinson pushed Gobert. They're saying Mitchell Robinson pushed Gobert into. Yeah, you got it, bro. For sure. No, yep. All right. You got it. Okay. All right. Sorry. I've been defeated. I've seen it all. I have been defeated. We're not going to talk about the fact that his arm was on Kolek before the push even happened. I'm defeated. I am defeated. Oh, I am defeated. Yep. All right. Let's move on to Christmas. Anthony Edwards throws up a blank. Tyler Kolek pushing the other way. Lead pass to Bridges. Bridges now a shot off of the transition. Got hit on the arm. No foul called because that's just the way the game is going right now. 1:57 remains. Julius Randle picked up by Towns. Randle out to Conley. Conley going for the dagger. That's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks need to score right here if there's any belief of any type of comeback. Look at Josh Hart. A lot of contact again. No call. Bridges left wide open for a corner three. Misses that one. And yep, everything that we needed just not happening for the New York Knicks. This one might be all but over with a minute 30 left. Anthony Edwards slips through the defense. Good. Okay, foul on Tyler Kolek. I was going to say good defense by Kolek, but they're going to say it's a foul. Yeah, we tried. It was a valiant effort. It was a fun little fight for the majority of the game, but down the stretch, you can blame, point fingers, say whoever you want to say. The point of the matter was couldn't stop Julius Randle. We got killed by Julius Randle. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it. Julius Randle, down the stretch, killed us and took the dub. It's not sitting right with me, but the fact is what the fact is. 25 points. Randle had 8 points going into this fourth quarter, bro. Anthony Edwards missing both free throws. I mean, they're giving Knicks opportunities, but it's way too late now with 1:17 left. Unless somebody can hit a miracle three ball right now. Tyler Kolek with the take. He misses it. Hart misses. Oh, he makes the putback. 9-point lead. Knicks trying everything and anything, but it just seems like it's all but over. We are on our heels throughout the entirety of this game. Mikal Bridges now picking up Julius Randle. Randle over to Conley. Conley corner to DiVincenzo. Edwards with a fake, Edwards with a take, Edwards with a dunk. All but over. This is a complete 180 from what we saw in the early showcase. And shout out to Tyler Kolek again. 20-point game for Tyler Kolek. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals. Fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. 35 seconds remain, and this one is over. Towns returning to the team that drafted him. Had the whole New York Knicks team on his back. It was his show to run. Puts up 40. Shoots great from the field, but some unnecessary follies coming up short. Can't get the job done. Happy birthday, CK. I hate y'all, bro. I hate y'all. Damn, I hate losses, man. We were doing so good on the channel, bro. I hate the losses. I hate the losses. Overall, Kolek the best player tonight. I see that. I'm okay with this loss. Young guys knocked off some of the cobwebs. It'll pay later in the season. Cat dapping up Conley after getting killed soft. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to bed. No, you're good. You're good, Squid. Appreciate you, bro. I just thought the timing was perfect. Free throws down, 115-104. This one is all but over. You see Mike Brown clearing the bench. Diawara looking for Tosan. Tosan over to McCullough. McCullough, again, getting his first real minutes in this one. And Huckporty blocked by Gobert. Conley with it. If they want to, the Timberwolves can dribble it out, and they will. 12 seconds remain, and the New York Knicks suffer their ninth loss, right? This is their ninth loss, right? Yeah, their ninth loss of the season. Shout out to Cliff Clerval. Appreciate the $5 super.
We'll be aight. This was one of those games I penciled pencil and L and hashtag shrug. The schedule makers are diabolical.
Diabolical. Shout out to my 2 cents for the $5. Appreciate the $5 supers back to back. I'm letting Nikita take it away. And we'll show some love to those in the chat, man.
Great job, CK, as always. We'll miss your call on Thursday. Happy birthday and Merry Christmas to you and yours, and to all the Knicks family.
Yeah, back to you, my 2 cents. I appreciate you. Just one game. I'll be back at it on Saturday, right? We got the Hawks on Saturday. Am I getting that correctly? Yeah, I'm with you, KG. Randall didn't beat the real Knicks. But yeah, he handled business and got it done tonight. Unfortunately, in the fourth quarter, Knicks take the L against the Timberwolves, splitting the series for the season 1-1. Congratulations to Minnesota. Congratulations, Julius Randle. New York Knicks now look to have a big Christmas Day game. We won last year against the Spurs. Now we play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Both teams called the favorites in the Eastern Conference, and now we battle it out. I know Detroit is first, but just the pre-season reports had us and the Cavaliers as the best in the East. We will see that battle on Thursday, Christmas Day. Frank said, I'm pissed, CK. We play the trashiest game I've seen for a minute. Yeah. Good play-by-play, PCK, Knicks, Nation, we good. Amen. Yeah, we be all right, man. I give Kolek, Yabusele for Dante. Yeah. Happy birthday, CK. Appreciate you guys, man. How tall is JB really? Just wondering. He barely 6 foot, right? I don't know why Julie is so mad at the Knicks players. He ain't mad at the Knicks players. He was showing love at the end of the game. It is what it is, man. All that money for a major waste. It is what it is. I ain't pointing fingers at nobody. We tried. It was a game that we had that we possibly could have won, but we had a lot of interesting mistakes, timely fumbles here and there that, we just could not survive, and it results in a loss. I want to congratulate Tyler Kolek in a big night tonight. His first start as a New York Knick this season, right? He did start, right? No, this is his first start, second start. Either way, it was a great game. Obviously, 22 shots to get 20 points is not the greatest, but at the same time, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals. You can't take that away from the kid. He definitely showed some heart there down the stretch. Tried to do everything he could to get us back in it. Just could not get it done. Karl-Anthony Towns, a 40-piece in a loss. Unfortunate. Would have loved more than that. You know, when you just take some of our key pieces off the bench and put them in the starting lineup, you know, our bench is going to suffer. 10 for Clarkson, only 2 for Huck Porty, a nice 3-ball from Diawara, and that was about it from our second unit. Can't win many games like that. Josh Hart, 12 points, non-existent. Mikal Bridges, this was a big game for him to be able to take over and have some big moments. Not really existent on either end of the floor. It is what it is. We bounce back. We play on Thursday against the Cavaliers. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Appreciate all the love. Your New York Knicks, unfortunately, suffer their 9th loss of the season. This one on the road against Minnesota. KG, I hope you and the family enjoy the food. Appreciate you. Well, CK, enjoy your birthday and have a very special Merry Christmas. You2K. You and the fam as well. Ain't no congrats from me, bro. This should have been a W. We were super sloppy. We beat ourselves more than they beat us. Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. I can't really say that, bro. Dude had 8 points and then ended the game with, 25 in the fourth quarter. I'm not the biggest Randall fan at all, but I got to give him his props. We got to stop that. We didn't. McKell and Hart can't dribble to save their life. Terrible take. I disagree with that. CK, you streaming the game against Atlanta? Yes, I'm back. I'm back at it after Christmas. Christmas, the only one I'm missing. We're back at it on Saturday against the ATL. All right. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, man. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas Merry Christmas Eve to those who celebrate early. Enjoy the game. I'll see you guys Saturday. I think it's here. I think I'll be live here on Saturday for the Hawks game. If not, I'll see you on KFTV. I'm out. Post game coming up next. No music. Silence. Bye.